Hello, chat. Right. I'm gonna have to do the abyss first. So. Alright. Hello, Jamie Harding. Nothing missed yet. I just forgot to do my abyss, so gotta do it right now. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here, but all I can hope for is a basic score. Maybe I should use a team that's like more straightforward. Whoa, 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 whoa. not the best team. What? Okay, okay. I just need a random score, I think. Hang on, gotta get through the abyss. Watching abyss modding is indeed fun. I mean, all I need is like a 600-ish score and I can retain in my own bracket. And I guess like that's all I'm aiming for right now. But my SP management is like pretty bad right now, so supports are running out of SP. Also, I'm very unga bunga right now. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing with like my rotation. I'm just trying to get a random score. Yo, no. Hello, guys. Sorry, I'm kind of like a little stressed right now. I feel like if I get like a 600 score, I'm pretty much okay. So that's what I'm hoping for. Well, come on, give me something. Oh my god. Oh, this is such a bad score. Actually, I really don't have time to figure it out. So, like, I feel like if I don't retain for this round, I feel like I'm pretty much fine. I could give it a few more shots or, like, look something up. But 527. Oh, actually? That's kind of enough. Okay. I hope. That should be enough. I think I was lucky enough to get a chill bracket, so all we need to do is like finish the stage and we're good, I think. I hope. Abyss is 1 hour away from reset, so this should be... It should be pretty cool. Where? Okay. Alright, chat, just like maybe like 3 more minutes, I guess? No! Alright, these kinds of stages should be no-brainers. If I can't clear them, I probably don't own the account. Whoa, they're pretty tough. Okay, this should be the stage boss, I think. Yep, okay, we're done. Time to go back to story. Whew. Barely number 5. I hope this person doesn't push beyond. Oh, Anna Shariak. Yeah, I think we're safe. Whew. I mean, if they do, they do. I guess I have no choice. I forgot to do the Abyss. Literally just like an hour before. I forgot the arena too. There's too much IRL stuff. So how's everyone? I hope you guys aren't bogged down by IRL stuff. Not that it's a bad thing. Okay. Whew. Time to get through the story before the update. I'm still gonna miss one more act, but that should be fine. Whew. Okay. Not the announcement board. Need at least one Valkyrie? Okay.
Durandal. 渡りガラスことナターシャ・キオラ指示を。
艦長に見つかっ
Yep.
これから語られるのは規則の話です。
Oh, wait, sentience?
しかしその前に一つ質問に答えてほしい。
Oh, Fuhua. Sounds like sentience.
あなたは神の存在を信じていますか？あなたは神の存在をどう理解していますか？あの疎遠で奇怪な意志はあらゆるものを理解し支配している。それならなぜ誰もその姿を見たことがないのでしょう。今日私たちはその答えを見つけ出さなければなりません。
キアナ、早く起きてください。
Hello,
キアナ。
Grisdale.
私はどこにいるの？
Okay, this is where I remember. Will you pull tomorrow? Not tomorrow, on Saturday. We're gonna have a guest. This isn't hard, at least for now.
今のはブローニャの声。ブローニャはなんで天命本部に来たのかな。
Oh, I feel like we did go through this one. The girl was obviously confused. Everything before her seemed out of place, as though she was not thinking straight. Even with her partner explaining things to her, she still did not immediately know where she was. Her partner? The strange space known as the Sea of Quanta was not a concept that could be easily understood or explained.
私、夢でも見てるのかな。でもその前に私は天命の訓練場に到着したばかりのはずだよね。勝手に寝ちゃって明晰夢まで見てるのかな。
It had been a long time since she had dreamed. After truly mastering her Hasha power, her sleep had become deep and restful, and she no longer dreamed as she once had.
でも悪くないね。こういう不便さも久しぶりだと結構新鮮だから。
But she was mistaken, confusing it with the dreams brought on by the Hasha core. Oh! Control Kiana to look around.
そうだよね。自分から目覚めることができないなら周りを見てみよう。もしかしたら面白い記憶が出てくるかも。
Oh, she thinks she's in the Hasha
楽勝で
core.
す。やっぱりブローニャの声だ。聞き間違いじゃなかったね。
Oh, last stream people are saying it's Bronny. Ah, there we go. Bronny. Wait, so Bronny's canon. Like canon.
Oh.
She barely stretched out her hand, and the form she had just seen dissipated like a bubble.
そんなに不安定なんだ。でもあんなに明るい感じのブローニャが私の夢の中に出てくるなんて少し意外かも。おかしい。どうして四季の律者の夢を見てるんだろう。
そうですね、ケビン。私たちは結局違う道を歩いてきました。友か敵か選びなさい。
Whoa. Oh, it is sentience, but Onyx emerged.
やっぱり前と同じなんだね。まずい。やっぱりうまく使えません。ブローニャ。
She could sense something was
ブ
off.
ローニャ、どこにいるの？まさかこれはそもそも。
Give Kiana a suggestion? This is so, like, meta.
ぱりこれは夢じゃなかったけど、どうして？
おお。
律者の力が自由に使えない。
Oh, she doesn't have the bar anymore. Norse. Ouch.
Kianaのターン。Kianaのターン。この数、なんとかして抜け出さないと。キアナ。
Ooh.
重装詐欺、全部総展開。ブローニャ、本当にブローニャなんだね。
Tech otaku. Nice.
大丈夫ですか、キアナ。
Oh, it's the real Bronya.
ブローニャのおかげだよ。でも一体どういうことなの？あの怪物は。
漁師の影です。そしてここは紛れもなく漁師の海です。
漁師の海？つまり私がさっき見たのは。
おそらく世界の泡の間に散らばっている投影でしょう。
でも漁師の海に入るなんて一眠りでできるような簡単なことじゃないよね。ここに来る前、私は天命の訓練場にいたはずなのに。そうだ、あの時私は着いたばかりのデュランダルに挨拶してたんだっけ。
やっぱり適応具合によるのかもしれません。ブローニャに至っては意識がある状態でここに来ました。あの時予兆もなく空間に波動が生まれたんです。なので今いるここが何らかの大規模な現像の中だという可能性も完全には否定できません。
それって大巨山で四季の律者と遭遇した時みたいな？
ええ。でも少しデタラメなその状況を除けば残るのは何らかの力が空間と対象の制限を無視し、相手を強制的に移動させ漁師の海に封印したという可能性だけです。それに比べたら現像の方がまだ気分がいいかもしれません。
I'll give Bronya a suggestion.
もしそういった複数人を強制移動させる手段が本当に存在するなら、きっとブローニャたちだけに使われることはないはずですから。それはさておき、ここはブローニャが海縁の目に入った時とは微妙に違うとはいえ、目立ったほころびはないようです。なのでもしここが現像だとしたら、漁師の海をよく知ってる誰かがここを作ったということになります。
そっか。でもその微妙な違いって何？
ここは理論上はほとんど発生しない特殊な状況に陥っているようです。なんて言えばいいのでしょう。そうですね。今ブローニャたちがいる漁師の海に属する空間は征服されたものと言えるかもしれません。原理はまだわかりませんが、とある世界の泡が境界を破ってこの海域を自身の衛星または付属ユニットにしたようです。
そんなことありえるの？
Hmm.
"普通はありえません。いいえ、とにかくここを出てみないと、いくら推測しても意味はないと思います。
Oh wait, that was it? Okay. So you're kind of saying like they're using the space of the Seal of Quanta as a Stigma
倒しても
space?
倒しきれないみたいだね。ブローニャ、どうすればいいの？
ブローニャは先ほどの方法で火力支援し、道を開きます。キアナはその方向へ行き、突破してください。
分かった。
Go, Bronya! Oh my god. Okay, maybe Bronya can't really go.
この方向は何か特別なところでもあるの？
ブローニャたちの存在に気づくまで、漁師の影はずっと特定の方向に向かっていました。兵力を集結させているみたいに。
それってブローニャが話してた漁師の海の制服と関係あるの？
わかりませんが、怪しいと思います。
けどブローニャも律者の力を使えないの？漁師の海にいる時の副作用とかじゃないよね？
はい、それはもう一つの説明がつかないことです。おそらく相手の目的は、いいえ、証拠も不十分ですし、判断するには時期尚早です。ブローニャが心配している方向へと向かってないことを願っています。
Okay. I mean, at least tell us.
私の番、文句はないよね？奴ら空間を攻撃してる？
やっぱりこういった制服にも相当な代価が必要なようですね。この漁師の影たちは制服を行ったものではなく、むしろその結果なのでしょう。
漁師の海にある一部の空間を世界の泡に入れた時に、数えきれないほどの敵もやってきたってことかな。つまりあそこが開演の目みたいな接続点なんだよね。でもこういった延々と続くような規模を突破するには、
律者の力を使えない今の状況では、少なくともブローニャたち以外の3つ目の力にサポートしてもらう必要がありますね。
つまり今は警察に進むべきじゃないかもしれないってこと？私はそんなに理論とかを知ってるわけじゃないけど、向こうの世界の泡が有効的なものだって誰も保証できないんだよね。
そうですね。とはいえ、
どうしたのブローニャ？
Kind of creepy. Like, giving the characters a suggestion. It's kind of like, what's that game? Stanley's Parable.
ここは手分けして行動しましょう。
What?
漁師の海に残って影たちと戦い続けるより、向こうにある世界の泡に潜むリスクを選んだ方が安全かもしれません。ここでくるくる回っていても誰かの助けを待つだけになってしまいます。ましてや、なぜ律者の力が制限されているのかを明らかにするのは無理でしょう。ブローニャは重装ウサギと共に漁師の影を引きつけます。あとはキアナの得意分野ですね。
その間を利用してここの空間の壁を壊せばいいの？
はい、力任せで構いません。 そして新しい道を、もしくはブローニャたちが考えている力を見つけてください。
うん。
キアナの心配はわかります。ですが重装ウサギのサポートもありますし、それにキアナは空の律者の力も持っています。今は制限を受けていますが、1は必ず0より大きい。そうですよね。ですからもし担当を交換してしまうとより効率が悪くなります。
別にそんなことは考えてないよ、ブローニャ。さっき合流した時もブローニャは新しい戦術を試してたんだよね。無差別な火力を密集させ敵を制圧しつつ仲間を傷つけないようにリアルタイムで正確にコントロールし誘導する。それは断りの律者だけが実現可能な戦術でしょ。
Whoa. Oh, okay.
それはどうでしょう。しかし重要なのは、断りの律者の力は無形のものにも一部は機能するというところです。たとえ全力を発揮できない状況でも。
例えば戦術や計略とかにもってこと？
そう解釈しても構いません。具体的に言えば精密機器の工場で 3D プリントの技術を使ってコストを削減するという。
私その方面の知識はわからないや。
It's like using a cheap placeholder.
でも十分に訓練をしていないような状況ではやっぱりリスクがあるんだよね。
大丈夫です。相手はキアナですから。
She suddenly stopped, realizing what she said was inappropriate. Yet after quick thinking,
そういうことです。相手はキアナですからうまくできるに決まっています。
私も同じだよ。相手はブローニャだから心配してないし。
she's probably gonna say something like, it's because it's Kiana, it's unpredictable.
でも本当に戦い始める前にやっぱりどうしても言っておきたいんだ。気をつけてってね。矛盾してるかな。
人間は矛盾を抱えている生き物ですからね。もちろんできるだけ気をつけます。では。
Bronya moved towards where the quantum shadows had gathered and assumed an attack stance.
急ぎましょう、キアナ。それと空の律者の力はまだ自由に使えないんですよね。高い場所から落ちた時の着地の姿勢はまだ覚えてますか？
高い場所から落ちた時？
大丈夫です。初めてではありませんし、少し痛くなるだけです。
It was difficult to tell who those words were meant for. What? The first strike was more of a bluff, not taking up too much of Bronya's power. Precision was a dance based on understanding. She had displayed astounding mastery over details ever since she began learning to shoot as a child. Ooh. Up until she was chased away by enemy hordes, Bronya had maintained her composure through silence. Watching her recede into the distance, Kiana breathed a sigh of relief.
さすがだよ、ブローニャ。
For a while, she was unsure about what Bronya was thinking. Throughout their history, Bronya had always done her best to lay the foundation for victory, but oftentimes she had already fallen when the critical moment came. Despite having made exceptional contributions, she must still blame herself. This is so true to Bronya. This is so bad, but it's so true. Yet Durandal told her that most geniuses who hit a bottleneck end up defeated by such needless self-blame and
今
hyper-competitiveness.
考えてみればやっぱり余計な心配だったね。ブローニャは自分の力を使って着実に一歩ずつ遠くを目指してる。そうだよね。それでこそ断りの律者だもん。私も着実に一歩ずつ任されたことをこなさなきゃ。
Rad. The time fracture.
目的は分かったけど有効な手段はまだ分からないしね。でも何事も始めが大事。 まずはやってみないと。の力を使わないとやっぱりダメだね。ブローニャの判断は基本的に正しいし、腕力だけでも突破できる可能性はあるけど、今の私の力じゃ何の役にも立たないのかな。こうして盲目的に体力を使っても意味はないし、どうや。
Alright then. Reveal the weak spot in what? In space to Kiana.
待って、これは
What?
おかしいな。今現れたものなのかな、それとも私が急に気づけるようになったの。
With the final blow, along the tear caused by quantum shadow, the empty space before Kiana shattered, revealing an entrance to another world. But she became inaudible, as happens when two differing pressures collide. A virtually irresistible force pulled her into the rift. In just a blink of an eye, the only thing that remained were her shrieks, still lingering in the air. It was also then that she realized why Bronya emphasized practicing falling before leaving.
もちろん事故なんて決して起きません。庇護を受けた状況で落下の姿勢という滑稽な理由で足を止めたら、私が語ろうとしている見解もデタラメになりますから。
So it's probably the Hasha of Sentience who's observing from far? If they're being like, give hints to Bronya or give hints to Kiana, Sentience probably has the power to communicate with people
これまでの
in
間、
that way.
私の手を使ってみて分かったはずです。私が神をどう定義しているかを。目では認識できない場所にいる私は全てを知っています。
Wow.
彼女たちの心の声さえも聞くことができます。
Oh, it certainly is. It definitely is. The only question is why. The way she sounds, it's kind of like she wants them to like thank her or something. Like, wow, you're so great, you know? She wants them to like praise her for being like, ah, you're so helpful, you're so powerful. Maybe that's what it is.
私は物語の展開を簡単に刺激でき、彼女たちに気づかれず、意のままに導く
Or maybe
こ
she's
とが
not
で
helping.
きます。
Wait, I mean, she has been helping, so.
しかしそれは結果ではなく、起因です。人は神を知らない。
Senti being
だから
Senti,
こ
right?
そそれは神と呼ばれるのです。謎、最終的には
But why is she
彼女の
speaking so
目に
slowly?
私たちみんなが担当する役が映るように。
But that's also like the skill of the voice actor. Like, I know it sounds like Hua, but like, or Fu. I know it sounds like Fuhua, but like, you can kind of tell, even though she's not like the playful voice, you can kind of tell like that she's going for Sentience. That's why like the first time, like even the first time I heard it, it was like, oh, it's probably Sentience, and I didn't really guess like Fuhua. Just the tone that they have is like very distinct to whichever character they're
し
trying
か
to play.
し、そろそろお別れの時間です。ブローニャという名の彼女の仲間が私の助けを必要としているようです。
Oh, so she's not that powerful. She can only focus on like one person at a time. The fall continued in another world that had just been artificially connected.
これは
As Rania predicted, even though she did not wield the power of the void, she had many other ways to land safely. It would hurt a little, but not to the point of making her gasp again.
や
Okay.
っぱりこっち側も漁師の海なの。
Due to her limited theoretical knowledge, she could not realize that she had crossed a considerable distance by a means similar to warping in the Sea of Quanta. Okay? If distance meant the same in the Sea of Quanta as it did in the proper world. But in terms of results, she made the right
でも
judgment.
どちらも大して差がないなら、あの漁師の影たちはどうして攻撃を仕掛けたの？
She slowly adjusted her posture in an attempt to slow her descent and thus have more time to look for an answer. But it was unnecessary, as the strangeness was too conspicuous. During her fall, hundreds of quantum shadows that had collapsed rose as if they were souls returning to the heavens. Apparently, they just tasted a harrowing defeat. The mere repercussions of that battle could lift her hair against the wind like high voltage? It feels like every time they use these words, they're kind of hinting that, like, Mei is here or something. But what sort of power could achieve that? What sort of power indeed? She should be able to, although she could not command her authority at will. As long as she focused on attacking instead of thinking, she could wreck the quantum shadows. But by that standard, she suddenly had a fuzzy but sturdy hunch. Almost reflexively, Kiana's body and mind relaxed on their own. She no longer needed to worry about how to counter ambushes or land smoothly because she could feel it. Oh, it's definitely Mei! The falling momentum stopped. Her hunch was about to come true. Ooh!
あれほど意味のない犠牲を出してようやく奴らが私が手も足も出ないような存在を召喚したのかと思ったら確かに手も足も出ない相手だったわね。まさか
Yo, 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 yo.
約束がこんな形で実現するなんて。
Yo, 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 yo. Nice. I still don't know. I still really don't know, like, if this, like, validates, like, what she did. I hope they explain it here, but, like, I still can't really tell, like, you know, if chapter 17 was actually valid. But I hope they explain it.
ええ、私よ、キアナちゃん。
Finally! Then came the customary silence. It was not an awkward moment. Oh, I beg to defer, but okay. Because it was the same for anyone. If a heart looked forward to reunion, it would rehearse it over and over again. True, true. It would not ponder how to say the first sentence, how to express its ache and joy, and how to respond to the other's care. Anyone would want this special moment to be perfect, but anyone would suddenly feel powerless to break this thin silence like them. That is also very true. Because everyone could hardly notice one thing at this moment. Everyone who yearned for a reunion had never been truly apart. Wow, that's deep.
こんな時ペラペラといろんなことを話せると思ってたんだけどな。いざ会ってみるとただ違う学校に行って半日しか別れてないみたいな感じだね。
Oh, it's been so many years though. Is part 3 on the schedule for soon-ish? Oh yeah, it definitely is. Hello, Fenris. I'm just super late to, like, all the stories, so I'm just, like, trying to catch up as quickly as I can. So, you know, I feel like my speed playthrough is, like, kind of speedy. But yeah, I half expected, like, a Kiana and Mei reunion, but okay, that but that wasn't, like, when it happened, it was still unexpected though. I did not think, like, oh, we're getting into that.
それなら、ただいま、キアナちゃん。
おかえり、メイ先輩。
That was nice. They did not Kingdom Hearts us. You know, like, anyone who's played Kingdom Hearts is like, Sora and Kairi are still apart right now. I mean, I do think, like, sometime in future, maybe.
私たちは律者の力を使えない。そういうことなのよね。
Something's wrong with our authorities, right? My controller got disconnected. Oh my god, something's wrong with my authority. to control the screen. No way! Okay.
ブローニャも含めてね。
Including Bronya's.
ところでメイ先輩はやっぱりすごいよ。私だったら体であれだけの漁師の影と戦ったらきっと少しの余裕もないと思う。
My heart melted during this. I think like I was too surprised to like grasp what was happening, you know? It was like, oh, they were in combat, they're figuring out stuff about the Sea of Quanta, and then like all of a sudden like, oh, it's Mei. I'm like, maybe I sped in too fast, I don't know. But it was nice, it was really nice. I have like I feel like the moment in chapter 28 hit harder, even though like this is the actual reunion, but that one was kind of like, maybe I'm like a bit like maybe I think like what hits me more is like when you only have that one chance but it's not it, you know, like you only get that little bit, and like after they leave that space, it's like that yearning is like it feels more like it hits hard. But now that they're together, it's like, oh, it's really cool. But I feel like 28 like hit a bit hard. I don't know. But it's nice. I sure hope we also like eventually get to see like what happens to Kiana with the sealing of the Honkai in the moon and everything. I wonder if it'll happen here. I mean, like not like chapter 32 or 33, but like soon-ish. But that makes... Oh, wait. Are they canonically trying to say that Mei is stronger than Kiana?
それは話すと長くなるの。現実で何も気にせずに戦えるようになったのはつい最近だから。
True.
私自身もまさかヨルムンガンドで手に入れた5万年を超えた経験が律者の力が制限された状況でこれほどのメリットをくれるとは思わなかった。
Oh, so it really was a training arc. Also, they really did like I didn't really think like that was the original intention, but like this alternative costume for Void Drifter kind of feels like, I mean, probably obviously feels like they did it to match like Mei in terms of like the black, white, and red. Really nice touch. And we've gotten these two costumes for so long, and this is the only time I noticed it. Like, man, I'm so far behind. All three match. Oh, right. Also, like, Drive Kometa. Oh, right. And Drive Kometa was the first one. Wait, so it's Mei and Kiana matching Bronya instead of Kiana matching Mei. Wow. Talk about being the team leader.
あの怪物たちの攻撃は世界の泡の異常接続と関係があるって私たちはそう思ってたんだけど、まさか
奴らが私に攻撃を仕掛けてたとはね。でもそう考えるとキアナちゃんたちの考えも正しいのかもしれない。
So I'm assuming like Mei was last in the battle with Raven, and then she was already in the Stigma space, and then Kevin activated Project Stigma, and so she just like transferred from one bubble universe to another.
とりあえず今は立てるような場所を探し
Let's
ましょ
land
う。
first. She finally realized that although she had stopped falling, she was not standing on the ground, but floating at a dangerous height among scattered matters.
大丈夫。ここは漁師の海だから常識では考えられないことが起きても当然よ。私に任せて。キアナちゃん、ちゃんと掴んでてね。
Ooh, spicy. Oh, he landed. Okay, Norse. I wonder if I speed through this fast enough, if I could speed through Act 3 as well.
さあ、次はブローニャちゃんを探しましょう。
That would be the dream. Like, to get past it before the update hits. Like, oh my god.
律者の力が使えないならきっとブローニャの状況もあまり良くない気がする。
Ghost!
そうですね。
Actually, it's worth it, but best not to rush it. Okay, gotcha. I mean, you possibly could.
重曹ウサギにキャッチしてもらおうかずっと考えてました。
Thought about it for a long time where the Project Bunny should catch you guys. Oh, it is! It is! The black, white, and red. Nice. Very nice.
だって二人とも緊張しているようには少しも見えませんから。
久しぶりね、ブローニャちゃん。
メイ姉様、メイ姉さん、お久しぶりです。
That was interesting.
メイ姉様、メイ姉さん、お久しぶりです。
Very well done. Oh my god.
あ、ブローニャ、どうしてここに？
Peak voice acting.
わけがわからないまま漁師の影を巻いていたら、わけがわからないまま二人の後ろにある空間接続点を発見したんです。
わけがわからないまま？
はい、何と言えばいいでしょう。
I wanna. Hello, Rian. I wanna say that like people like they didn't really show any focus to like Bronya having to like catch up with like Mei and Kiana when like Kiana got abducted by Durandal and like Mei ran off to like the World Serpent. But Bronya was actually just having her own adventures, She was like hanging out with Seele, training the twins, talking to Teresa, like she was so like entertained that like she didn't really have time to like lament the her two friends being missing. Training with Velt? Yeah, right? She was just like, yeah, Bronya's got her own stuff to do, man. Like, I don't have time. I don't have time to lament. Kiana saving the city while Bronya's at the beach. Oh, but she had to, like, get hold of, like, her Hasha powers. I mean, that's good,
それはともかくとして、本題に戻りましょう。メイ姉さんもここにいるということは、ブローニャの推測は正しいと思います。これは律者を狙った行動です。もしかしたら他の人もここに閉じ込められてるかもしれません。
ええ。そしてその点について私は事情を知ってるの。
Targeted at
やはり
Hashas.
ヨルムンガンドですか。
ええ。渡りガラスの話によると、彼らの成婚計画はほぼ成就しているそうよ。
え？
彼女の話はケビンの言動とも一致してるの。成婚計画の準備をするからヨルムンガンドを出ろと彼に言われたわ。そしてヨルムンガンドを出る途中、私は謎の何かに干渉され意識を失った。意識を失う直前に聞いた言葉に間違いがなければ。
I like how Norse myth influences still come through in JP localization. Huh, interesting. I feel like it's the language itself is easier to like verbalize stuff like that,
おそらく私たちの現状は彼らの幹部ウサギと関係があるはずよ。でもどうやったらこんなことができるのかについては私も知らないわ。おそらく私たちの現状は彼らの幹部ウサギと関係があるはず。
ウサギ。
それはさておき、ブローニャちゃんの話によると二人も漁師の海で何とも言えない導きを感じていたの。
I have yet to exert any influence on her.
とても不思議だったわ。
Narrator? Wait,
それは
what?
ずっと私をどこかに導こうとしていた。けど曖昧ではっきりしなかったの。まるで気づかれたくないかのように。
Interesting. Wait, but if Sentience is also a Hasha, how is she not affected? She's still using her Hasha powers freely in the Sea of Quanta. So she must be observing from the outside.
邪魔しに来た漁師の影の数が増えてなかったら、おそらく私もその導きに従ったままでいたでしょうね。
They're still trying to establish that Mei is the strongest. Because she could sense it even without being contacted.
私たちが感じた存在が
I mean,
同じものかはわからないけど、他に方法がないなら、私はやってみようと思うの。二人はどうかしら?
I mean, not trying, maybe she really, like, I would say, like, probably she really is the strongest right now, but, like, I'm surprised that, like, Flame Scion is not stronger. Maybe, like, in terms of, like, raw power it is, but, like, Mei is just, like, generally more in control of her Hasha core.
というより、その導きに従ったから合流できたのかもしれません。それなら、従う価値はあると思います。
それでメイ先輩たちが言ってた
More
導き
refined
って
battle experience?
一
True.
体何なの？
正確に言うと、それは人為的に作られた空間のほころびで、特定の経験を持つ者にしか気づけないものって感じかしら。例えばここね。
Huh.
エル
Investigate.
シアの癖というより、彼女のように考えてみなかったら、おそらく私もここの異常に気づけなかったでしょうね。
エリシアってヨルムンガンドの人？
彼女は火を追う13英傑の一人よ。委員長、それからケビンと共に戦った人。
That's true. Oh.
最近知り合った友人でもあるの。
That's true, because she was the only one who was, like, born as the natural Hasha. Kiana was debatably born as the natural Hasha, but, like, she's not, like, mainly the Hasha of the Void now. So I don't know, Kiana, I still feel like Kiana, like, is very closely linked to her Hasha powers. Bronya I would expect is the furthest away from her Hasha powers, because, like, even though, like, Veld is like, oh, you've now truly, like, inherited the core of the reason and everything, I feel like she's just, like, the furthest away. You know, like, Mei has, like, an unrestricted connection to, like, her Hasha core, and that would naturally, like, I would agree, like, that would naturally make her, like, the most powerful in terms of, like, in controlling their Hasha powers.
そしてここはパルドがよく気をつけてた隅っこね。
知らない名前ばかりだ。どうやらメイ先輩は新しい友達をたくさん作ったみたいだね。
But they're all dead.
同時に新しい友達をたくさん見送ったわ。おう、ポジティブな意味だから心配しなくても平気よ。
うん。だってメイ先輩は今とても充実してるように見えるもん。
Does Mei count as natural? Because didn't Kokoya release the gem into... No, like, Mei is, like, I feel like as long as she didn't die, as long as she, as the host, like, didn't die, she was always chosen. She was, I think, like, Kevin explains that in chapter 17. He was like, because you were the natural born host, you were already chosen. That's why she could, like, regain the gem, just by, like, accepting the power. Because the gem was, like, in Kiana, and then, like, she could just, like, get it out of, like, Kiana. So, like, that's the Hasha rule, is, like, as long as you're born as the chosen one, you can always regenerate the gem. And, like, any existing gem, like, if it's, like, extracted out of you, but if you accept your power, you, like, that gem will disappear, because, like, you are the true, link. I mean, also, we don't really know, like, if Kevin, like, tried anything special, right? Because, like, supposedly they have a link to... What's up, Simp of the Void? Mark, right? I think. So the gem being released, I guess, accelerated the process. Kevin and Raven did have dialogue hinting that they initiated the quantum singularity to get Mei to manifest her power. Ooh. Oh yeah, they did. I mean, they did, right? Didn't they like use the second key to like activate like that, so Mei could like absorb all the Honkai energy to regain the core.
これは開演の目の前にいた時と同じ感覚です。これは異なる世界の泡をつなぐ隙間でしょう。
じゃあ同じように人為的な痕跡があるの？
Artificially tempered with. About Nagasawa from Mei's first awakening, not 17. Yeah, Mei rejected her powers in the start. She never wanted to be a Hasha. And then like when she needed it, she always used the Hasha's will to like draw some power. That's why she was always weak in a sense of like when attempting to use Hasha powers. Doesn't Mei also have a stigma like Seele? Oh, was it in that manga? And there are...
今はまだ判断できませんが、その可能性は高いと思います。
すぐに出発してみる？
おそらく他に方法はないわね。でも前と比べて今の私たちはより警戒すべきよ。
確かに向こうの世界にはブローニャたちでは対応できない不確定要素が存在するかもしれません。ですが
知らない世界と向き合うことに関しては私たちは経験豊富。そうでしょ？
知らない世界ね。
Yo, this is like a nice like welcome screen, I feel, or something. We'll think about that. Ooh. Because of the method she had taken, Mei had a vague premonition about the universe behind the door. Also, because the Bronya part was kind of abrupt, it's the trio reunion. Oh my god, how did I not like... I was so focused on so many other points that I forgot to mention. The trio reunion! I mean, maybe that's why, like, on purpose, they like, show us this scene, right? They're like, hey, guys, remember? It's the trio, and then they like, camera angle, and they're like, Oh my god. Perhaps we'll be having a lot more reunions today. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and I bet the narrator is Sentience. Who done it? Surprise guess. Okay, nice. I can't believe... Okay. This was the other side of the door. Ooh. Whoa! This is nice art! Yo! If I could draw like that one day. Did I just see level 2? Uh-huh. Is the Stigmata gonna be gone soon? Oh crap, really? You know what? I'll wait for a time capsule. I've missed one before, but I bought it back in the time capsule, so... Yeah, recently, I mean... I've been like really busy this month with work. It's just been like work, and then like sometimes I'm too tired to do stuff. And then... I believe like everyone... Oh, we'll be here through the next chapter. Thank you, Fen. I believe like everyone, you know, maybe like for school it's like less busy, but like if you're working, I feel like at the end of the year it's always like everyone's trying to rush everything out. And so like I similarly am caught in that kind of like, oh, work's like getting you, but it's good. It's a nice grind. I like that work is like, you know, demanding sometimes. But of course it's always like, it's also the looking forward to like the end of the year where I'm gonna have a long break, a 2-week break. So yeah, I feel like I'm just like giving my all to work, making sure like, you know, I'm doing my best when people need me. And unfortunately, sometimes that does mean that, you know, I can't put as much into like the channel or the games. Demanding yet rewarding. Yeah, Yes, that is very nicely worded. Yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, like, I can't, like, game full time, so... But thank you for reminding me about the stigma. I mean, it's very nice that you point that out, because I, the accumulator, have to accumulate. I will definitely work harder on that one. But also thanks, Ben, for reminding that, like, it goes through to the next chapter. So I will try my best to, like, push it out. Gotta feed Durandal, you guys. Oh my god, I made... Hello, Sadan! Yeah, I have my streams at, like, the weirdest days and the weirdest timings, just because I really need to, like, squeeze it in whenever I can. Like, whenever there's an opening, I just try my best. Relatable. Hey, okay, beneath her was the bleak lunar soil. Caging her were steep cliffs, and above her was a boundless darkness that seemed to have devoured the starlight. And this was only one of the countless pits outside the main base. I wonder if, like... Well, the Rebel Blades set return, I accidentally No! Likely within a year, maybe we'll get like 1 to 2, maybe 3 times when there's a time capsule, and they'll tell us, like, this time in the time capsule, usually it comes in the form of a selector box, which has like up to like 6 different stigmas, so probably like 2 sets, right? Like Rebel Blades and maybe like the Bringer of Light, and then chapter 33 reward is a stigma story box. Oh, there you go. Thank you for the information. So work hard for it, Sen. Anyway, I was saying, like, if I wonder, like, in the near future, if we get a chance to live on the moon. Wow. If the I wonder how many people would be, like, eager to try it out. It'd be scary, but it could be fun. Beneath her was the bleak lunar soil, caging her with steep cliffs, and above her was a boundless darkness that seemed to devour the starlight, and this was one of the only... Empty, silent, strange. But even the frigid atmosphere could not harm the beauty of the sight. Indeed, but one thing surprised her. Why was everything completely still in the eyes of the visitor who came earlier due to her gift? Sentience! Okay? So she was inside. Yatta!
どうして急にあんな場所に飛ばされたんでしょう。それに
And even though she was the Hash of Sentience, as a wisp of thought, she could not hold out her hand to feel the energy trickling away through muscle fibers. Still, she knew one thing for sure. She had lost half of her authority. Half. Whoa.
またあの僕年人のせい
Hello, Kang Mei. This is interesting though, because for Sentience, she in her existence, she is fully a Hasha, right? She's not like a chosen host. So like, yes, like her host kind of is Fuhua, right? That's why she's kind of concerned with what happens to the main body. But still, like, her existence in and of itself is like an entire like sentient being. It's so like complicated to think of like what happens, like what's happening to the Hasha power and how it affects her directly, and like how she would take it. Hello, Faces! I wonder why half when the others were as good as totally gone. Maybe the nature of her powers. Because she is like a sentient, like, I don't know what she is. Like, projection, I guess? So she has a life of her own. Like, unlike the others. But Mei does have, like, that Hyasha personality inside of her, too. So I think it's the nature of the sentient powers that allow her to, like, retain more power, probably.
そんなにすごいなら全力をかけなくたっていいのに
I also wonder if it's like the nature of the sentient powers that she exists. Like if that's a requirement of the Hasha of Sentience. Like every era's Hasha of Sentience will have like something like that manifest. Never really thought of it that way, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that's like the nature of it, right? She in and of itself is part of the power. Like how the Hash of Thunder manifests like thunder and lightning. How the Hash of the Void manifests like void powers. And Reasons is like, you know, like manifesting like actual matter. And like maybe like Sentience's power in and of itself is having like the actual like Hasha's mind like being there and like doing her own stuff. I've never wow. I just like wow. I never thought of it that way actually. I thought it was like an accident. Like the way they tried to present it to us was like, oh, the will of the Honkai screwed up, and then boom, here you go, like a Hasha born outside in like unnatural circumstances. But like I kind of feel now that like she is actually the manifestation of the sentient powers. Ah.
まあいいでしょう。彼女は彼女、私は私。まずはこちらの問題をはっきりさせないと。
She can independently scam people. That is very true.
なんといってもここは本物の宇宙。一体誰がこんなとんでもないことを
This is a real universe. Before that, by following certain guidance, she entered this world. Similar to Mei, who would come soon after, the guidance was enough to make Hasha sentient, who possessed all of Fuhua's memories, realized that this bubble universe was perhaps located 50,000 years ago in time. Yet, there was more to the nature of that guidance. Air, sound, and even light were in perfect stillness, as if a supreme being had pressed the pause button. If she was not the avatar of sentience, she would likely have lost mobility like them. Am I playing Honkai and max out graphics? I think so? I have to check.
まさかあの導きは本当は何者かからの助けを求めるメッセー
Could
ジだ
that
った。
guidance actually be a call for help? Wait, wasn't she guiding the three of them? And then someone else is guiding her?
まあこれ以上考えても仕方がない。どうせ誰も私をどうこうすることはできないし。
Unlike the girls who are yet to come, although her powers were restricted, it still allowed her to extend intangible spiritual synapses to interact with her surroundings more efficiently.
力が以前の3割しか残っていない。
30%? No!
それにこの感覚。
The feeling of stagnation inside her gave an idea of the loss of power, but she soon rejected it.
ありえない。意識の面でこの意識の律者より強い人間がいるとでも
Maybe it's Kevin. Okay, let's check out my graphic settings. Oh, it's at 3. What about 4? Just like that? Huh, I don't really see a difference, but okay. Kevin? Right, like, doesn't the final Hasha, like, have, like, some extent of, like, using all the other Hasha's abilities? Maybe he's, like, in the sentient space, like, screwing with her sentient powers. She could not see it, but she could feel it through metal. It was a pilot.
この世界と共に止められたんでしょうか。ついていない人ですね。おそらく彼自身も訳がわからなかったはずです。まあいい。やってみましょう。
I bought a new phone last week just to play this story because it always crashes on my old. No! I mean, congratulations on your new phone! Yay! It always feels so good when you had a device that was struggling and then you buy a new one and it's like everything's smooth and you're like, yes, I'm all set finally, because that was my previous PC. It kept giving me like encoding errors and it kept like, it held out really well though. I gotta say, I really appreciated that it held out really well, but like it was really dying. And so finally, the new PC is here. Woo! She extended her synapses through the metal and enveloped the pilot inside. Wow. The Hash of Sentience could still read minds with ease.
へえ、あなたって案外年を取ってるんですね。 どれどれ。何？
The instant they connected, a familiar yet revolting feeling made her gasp and cut your spiritual link.
こいつの意識空っぽだった。
Oh, because it's part of Project Stigma now. The moment they connected, memories gushed toward her. Yet contrary to Fuhua's tide of memories, his contained nothing. It was a pure emotion wrapped in the void. Although her quick reaction saved her from repeating the mistake, but what the vast void stood for her left her speech for what it stood for left her speechless. Just like my mind. No! Since this place fell still, this person had been stuck in an immobile body while awake. While awake? Oof. Ooh. I hate that kind of feeling. Oh my god. Like, in your body but not able to do anything but observe through it. Oh, that is the scariest feeling ever. Until his consciousness wore away into nothingness, leaving only his last emotion behind. Dr. Stone. How torturous would that be? Even someone with a mind like her was repulsed by the mere thought of it. And that was not the most surprising thing. Oh no.
そんな状況下で最後に感じたのは希望?
Was he like a Kevin believer? Is that what it is? Like, didn't they say like the world serpent like worship Kevin like a cult? Maybe they're like, I willingly give my life to Project Stigma. And so like, instead of like the fear of it, they're like, oh, this is hope for the current era.
そんなのありえないでしょう。
The inconceivable long restraint destroyed his willpower, yet its residue was still burning with hope. Seemingly, after innumerable years of suffering, in the last moments of his mind, he remained faithful in a light that never came.
気でも狂った？そんな自信はどこから湧くの？それとも彼はそもそも普通の人間じゃないとか？
What?
心音を受けたり戒律をもらったの？他の場所を見てみましょう。彼以外の生き物の気配も先ほど感じたし。
Wait, also, how does she know about discipline? Oh, because she has Fuha's memories, right? But also, this is the moon base 50,000 years in the past is what they said, right? Because like she noticed that they are in a Stigma space that is 50,000 years in the past. Oh my god, where's my jump button? So this is like what was that? A moth moon base? I wonder. Okay, hang on. Weapon skill. Where's my leap button? How does anyone fit in there? I've always wondered. I always thought like due to the size of these things, they're unmanned drones, but true, how does anyone fit in there? Jesus. Maybe like a 5-year-old kid. Child labor, you know? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Only brains. Child soldiers. They should use a Titan. That is true. Wait. An actual human being. Yo.
本当にみんなその場で止められたんだ。
Wait, what about only the brains of a 5-year-old kid? Child brain labor. Ah! Okay. Having learned from the last encounter, she carefully touched the other mind to avoid another dam burst. Dehasha understandably disdained such prudence.
私がこんな状態じゃなかったら
I'm gonna use them for buying bitcoins. Ah! It's exactly the same as the last mind. There was not a speck of awareness, only a tenacious hope.
おかしい。みんなおかしいよ。まさか人類って数万年間おかしなままだとみんなこんな風になるの？
Wait, so they're not in a Stigma
そん
space.
なの見たことがないし、聞いたこともない。
That's 50,000 years ago. So that means like she noticed that this base was built 50,000 years ago, but they're here now? It was true that the deepest despair can often nurture the most unrealistic hope, because by then, humans would have nothing better to do. But her familiarity with awareness led her to a discovery.
違う。彼らは具体的な何かを、もしくは具体的な誰かを信じている？
Yes, they all believe in Kevin. Even if brief, she more or less felt the signs of it. The hope was clearly directional and sustained by a concrete being.
あり
And
えないでしょう。死ぬまでそんなに盲信的になるなんて。むしろこの二人の生ける屍は本当におかしくなったと考える方が正しい。
however, as shown in the past, nothing had sparked her curiosity more than the unreasonable qualities of humans. She may not want to destroy what others believe in, but whenever they showed unusual strong beliefs in external things, she would get competitive for no reason. She had to prove those things were unreliable.
理念ならまだしも、誰かをもしくは何かをそこまで信じているなら、見てあげましょう。
That music, though. Hoping to find the source of this hope, she reached into the mind again.
おかしい。この近くにいる？
Oh my god, is it really
し
Kevin?
かも、人？
The thing in front of her, which used to be a human, seemed more pathetic than
相
ever.
手もここに閉じ込められているなら、信じて何になるんですみんな同じようになるだけでしょ
True.
まさに、信じる相手を間違えています。
I mean, we sim for 2D characters, Senti. You're gonna be really disappointed. No!
ここまで来たし、ついでに引導を渡してあげてもいいのですが、その前に、あなたたちがそれほど信頼する相手の顔を見てみましょう。
Alright, let's go find this godlike person. Also, is there like exploration? There has to be like exploration in this place, right? Maybe like in exploration mode, I guess. Whee! Dr. Mei? Wait, so we are in the bubble universe.
これだけ？ただの普通の人間？
Senti surfing like a boss. Hello, Grims. She felt disappointed. It was inevitable, as this person could not look more average. Yet to her surprise, she also felt a kind of anger.
どうして？
Oh my god. Sentience certainly is one of my favorites. That's why she's on my cover page. She asked because of the hash of She asked because as the hash of sentience, just as she easily sensed the lingering hope a moment ago, she could also the other feelings in a human brain, such as a despair that was the exact opposite of hope and too thick to dispel. Was overflowing from the woman in front of her. She could not understand, which angered her. Someone who was deeply trusted, whose existence alone could inspire hope in those whose consciousness was dying. Someone like that sank into despair and apparently gave up in the same situation. For Hash of Sentience, it was undoubtedly a revolting betrayal.
いいでしょう。彼らにあなたの集体を見せてあげます。あなたが彼らの信頼を裏切ったのが悪いんですよ。
Considering the power she could still channel, she was certain that she could resist the effect of repeated contact. But as she approached the other's body with fighting for just is in her mind. She did not remember a key that she should have. What? Although the samples were insufficient so far, the absolute trust this woman displayed appeared to be a common phenomenon among a certain group back then. Back in the era that Hua had witnessed.
あなたは
When she saw the other's face, it was already too late psychologically.
偉大なる式の律者様はこう思ったのです。まあいい。時代遅れの人たちの相手なんてしなくてもいいでしょう。
Senti thinking rather unlike her.
早くこの世界を元に戻して次の世界に行かなければ。そう言って偉大なる彼女は指を鳴らした。意識面での合図とはいえ、すぐにはっきりとした効果があった。そのさっと触れるだけの動きとともに、世界の泡を覆い停滞させていた未知の力はこっそりと消えた。その後、空気、歯車、静寂を保っていたあらゆる要素が再び動き出したのです。
でも本当は全然違うんだよね。
What?
うるさい。まずは最後まで聞いて。
What? Ooh. Why the music like, huh?
もともとその場から離れようと思ってたけど、まさかあなたたちと
Oh, it's a flashback. Okay, I get it now. Interesting.
怪物が数体いるだけで扉も見つけられないなんておかしいでしょ。あなたも手伝って。ついでに実力の差を見せてあげなくちゃ。
That's exactly what I said. Admit it, you can't do anything without me. She was doing it so they'd praise her. Bronya is totally unimpressed. Totally. That concluded her flashback. The girls who followed the guidance here had joined her. All existing Hyashas were imprisoned in a special bubble universe. Their speculation was verified. In the meantime, she briefed them on this moon bubble universe, without telling them she had sprinkled false information in, of course. What? Still salty about the missile destroying her. Excuse me? That was Project Bunny 19C. I'd be really salty. Did you oh my god. That's like my favorite moment ever. Not that Project Bunny 19C got destroyed, but it kind of like showed the character of like before the missiles exploded, Project Bunny 19C was like, yo, I'ma save Bronya. Like man, oh, the feels man for a robot.
彼女の話は全てが真実ってわけではないのよね、メイ博士。
Mei and Mei. Honestly, I prefer Ride and Mei in terms of like design and looks. Dr. Mei is hot. Uh-huh. Dr. Mei has got a lot of personality. That's why it's like full capital, you know? Like bigger alphabets.
とにかくあなたたちが来たことによってこの世界の泡に封じられた滅亡寸前の瞬間は息を吹き返した。
Lots of plot. Yeah, she's like, without her, like, where's the plot, you know? Oh, so they're keeping the bubble universe alive now? And this is not the actual moon. Ah. So that means... Wait, so Durandal, Sushang, and Sora and everyone else, they're being held in the... and Seele? Oh my god, why did I say Sora before Seele? So that means they're not really on the moon. Huh. I mean, we still don't know if like Durandal and the rest are actually on the moon or if they're like in the same bubble universe. But it feels like the way they got there is very similar to like the way Kiana and Mei and like Bronya were Kiana and Bronya actually were woke up in the other bubble universes, so it's safe to assume that they might just be in a bubble universe.
結果が一致すれば家庭の記録はさほど重要ではないでしょう。
Oh, it's hard to identify who's talking. Mei will look like Dr. Mei when she becomes an adult. And so, the only witness did not object to the statement made by Yasha of Sentience. It became increasingly difficult to discern what was false. But either way, when the girls entered this bubble universe, the first people they saw were the strangely acquainted Yasha of Sentience and Dr. Mei.
いや、気になることが他にもあって、式の律者、あんたはどうして？
Why do you do everything that this Mei says? Why do you look so much like her subordinate? What? She's reading Kiana's mind, right? Having read between the lines, she looked around and walked unnaturally to Mei's side to assert herself. Yet she knew this was temporary. As soon as she relaxed, she would display reverence and reliance again. Just like those pathetic minds trapped in the bodies of 10,000 for tens of thousands of years. Oh no!
全部あの牧年人の潜在意識のせいだ。
Oh?
でもこいつもなかなか変わってる。私が彼女に会ったあの瞬間。まあいい。なんでもないよ。細かいことは気にしないで。もっと聞きたいことがあるはずでしょ?
Mei really is the main character of Honkai, both in the previous and in the current era. First of all, the game is named after Mei, because she's the third Honkai Impact. And then now it's like the what they're building around Dr. Mei is like, which is true actually. Like we as the players even get that sense before we even saw Dr. Mei. It's like she's the hope of the previous era. Like she's like a god, you know? Like everyone who sees her is like, wow, she's gonna save us. And like even Sentience right now, as you have Sentience, is like drawn to her by her big personality, you know?
それはそうだけど。
いいでしょう。式の律者。あなたに質問するのはやめておくわ。はじめまして、メイ博士。ようやく今、あれらの導きがどこからやってきたのか理解することができたわ。
Why is Mei the Honkai? Wait, is she? Is that what you're saying? I think it's Hua's memories that Senti is... Oh, like because of like how much the memory is part of like her consciousness, that she's just subconsciously drawn towards Mei, Dr. Mei. I guess that makes sense. Or, you know, her personality is so huge that it has its own gravity. That makes a bit more sense. I've heard so much about you, Dr. Mei. Now I know where that guidance came from.
あの漁師の海にはあなたがあらかじめ設定した道しるべがあった。怪物たちの侵入を防ぐため、特定の思考を持つ者だけが気づけるようになってる道しるべが。
Oh, so it's like she tuned them to like the frequency of Hashas, which is what they did in APHO2. It's nice. It's in APHO1 actually. It's a nice. Wow, this is a very nice like Easter egg, right? Because in APHO1 they were tracking Velt, and so Mei did something about like we can change the frequencies to only track Hasha energy signatures, and this is like they're actually showing us like where Mei learned it from. Mei learned it from Mei. Which Mei teaching which Mei? From what I understand, Senti is Hua's memories, and that's it. She needs to understand it herself and judge what those memories mean by herself. Yeah, but I think what they mean is like because these residual memories have emotions, and like Sentience still can feel those emotions without completely understanding them. So she's just like giving into the emotion first, and then what you said, like then making sense of it and being like processing it. But you know, like it's not just like memory, but like with memory comes emotion, I guess. And like she's getting affected by it. Speaking of it, where's Adam of Apatron now? Because if I remember correctly, that Lyle mentioned they both grew in their roost. Like here? Interesting. Furthermore, to prevent monsters. Okay.
そしてそれは私と四季の律者の道しるべになった。確信をついた言葉ね。私はこの世界がいつ破滅するかわからない泡だということを知っている。決まった結末から逃れるため、崩壊の影響に対抗することに加えて、私たちは量子の海にある一部の不確定地帯を世界の泡自体に取り込んだの。
Okay, into the world bubble. The zone of uncertainty in a section of the Sea of Quanta into the world bubble.
私たちはそこに出口を作り、希望を探すために様々な探索機を派遣した。あなたたちが発見した導きもそういったものの一部よ。
Wait, but this is like 50,000 years ago. So is the calamity they're trying to escape the previous Tasha finality? So this isn't Kevin they're trying to fight. This is the previous one. Wow, this is so weird.
でも二つ目の導きも存在してますよね。
ええ。でもその暗示は紛れもなく四季の律者の能力よ。でも事実、こんな協力関係を結べたことに私自身も驚いてるわ。違う世界の人、しかも初対面なのにフワは私の意見通りに力を使ってくれた。それについてはお礼を言わせて。フワ。
Oh no, she hates that.
何度も言ったでしょ。そのダサい名前で呼ばないでって。
Wow, but she's very like toned down. She doesn't even dare get mad at Dr. Mei. Wow. See, that's how much gravity she has, you know? She's so like enchanting.
あら、そうだったかしら。いいわ。じゃあ、あなたの好みに合うように、しきちゃんって呼ぶわね。
Oh. So this is okay. I've seen people say this, but I didn't really know it came from here. Interesting.
しきちゃん？
私は。
Hello, Farkov. Shiki-chan.
別に好きじゃない。そんな風に自分を呼んだことは一度もありませんよ。
Bronya, still unimpressed.
さて、話を続けましょう。基本的な状況はもう把握してると思うけど、その上で私のアドバイスのことをみんなはどう思ってるの？話した通り、私がかつてした取引はもう終わってる。当時の双方にとってあれは最後のチャンスだった。
しかしブローニャたちがあなたを信用できない原因はその取引にあります。先ほどの話によると、自分が世界の泡にいると気づいたあなたは固有世界の火を追う蛾の後継者、つまりヨルムンガンドが出した条件を飲みました。世界の泡を保管してもらう代わりにそれを道具として使わせたのです。
そう理解してもらっても構わないわ。でもそれなら理解できない部分をもう少し詳しく説明してほしい。
Yes, there's so much I don't understand. Please explain it all.
そんなに厳しい条件を飲むなんて、あなたやあなたの率いる人々にとってどれだけのメリットがあったというの？時間よ。時間が得られたの。どんな難題にも解決策があると私はそう信じてる。でもあの時私は何一つ答えを見つけられずにいた。取引に応じたのも 彼らの計画が成就するまでの間、すでに寿命が尽きたこの世界の泡を保つことで運命の演疫を行うための時間を確保したかったから。たとえ拘束された状態で考えることになっても、あなたが率いた人々が生きる屍になっても、チャンスがないより全然マシよ。そうでしょ。当時彼らは全員この提案に同意してくれたわ。
So you're trying to like sustain this bubble universe until they can turn it into its own thing. Is what I'm getting.
もちろん、それが正常な状況で下した判断じゃないことは分かってる。それなら死んだ方がマシだってそう思われるかもしれない。
This is insane to think of. So, is this one of the... Okay, this might be a spoiler, so I don't know if, like, people should answer. But, like, this seems like one of the projects, right? Like, it could be, like, one of the other projects that we maybe know of or didn't know of. Like, that, you know, like Project Arc and then Project Stigma and everything. And this is, like, another project where, like, they sustain a bubble universe until they can make it, like, an actual universe. And, of course, who else to lead it but... Mei, Dr. Mei herself.
だけど、あなたたちは否定できないはずよ。私が思考して得た結論は、あなたたちを助けることができる。それが私の一方的な意見だと思ってるのなら、ここにいるシキちゃんは、あなたたちの知人みたいだし、彼女に私の思考を読んでもらうといいわ。
大した演技だ。私が来るまであんな絶望を放っていたくせに。ありのまま話しましょう。彼女は嘘をついていない。待って、だからその呼び方はやめてって言ったでしょ。子供じゃないんですから。
じゃあ、
But she is a
やっ
kid.
ぱりふわって呼んだ方がいいかしら。
あなた、も
分かった。それが取引なら、あんたは私たちよりずっと分かってるよね。ヨルムンガンドがここをどんな道具として使うつもりなのかを。
追放の地。成婚計画が成就するまで、今すぐ完全に消滅させることができない。すでに誕生している律者たちをここに封じる。
Until the project is completed. They fell into silence as expected. They had previously learned this new facet of Project Stigma from Mei as well. Now they could confirm they were stranded.
大丈夫。理解できるわ。あなたたちにとって、この変化はあまりにも急なものよね。見知らぬ他人を信じろなんて言わない。でも言わせてもらうと、私を信じることこそが、あなたたちに残された唯一の方法だと思うわ。私たちが手を取り合えば、あなたたちはこういう世界に戻れる。それにこの世界の泡も救われるかもしれない。
Oh, this is so complicated. What the heck? Whoa, the moth symbol up there. Yo! Okay, maybe we can't go up. Yeah, we can't. That is so cool. Whoa! Okay. Okay, let's talk to Mei first.
つまり、メイ姉さんは
Joining
彼
hands
女
with
のこ
another
とを
Mei.
知ってるんですか？
ええ。世界の泡と固有世界の歴史には多少の違いがあるけど、あれは確かにメイ博士だった。全文明起源の実質的なリーダー。あのケビンさえも従わせる天才。
Wow, even Kevin can only follow.
じゃあメイ先輩は彼女を信じていいと思ってるの？
人類という視点から考えれば彼女は味方でしょうね。でも知ってる限りでは彼女の理性は常人が受け入れられる度合いをはるかに超えてるわ。
でも今のところ確かに手も足も出ないんだよね。ブローニャはどう思う？
まずは彼女のアドバイス通りにしましょう。行動するときは一箇所に集中することを避け、互いにサポートできる余裕を残せばいいと思います。
ええ、私も同じ意見よ。けど彼女に聞かなければならないこともあるの。例えばこの世界の泡はどこから来たのかとか、彼女はどうやって成婚計画に関わったのかとかね。
そのことに関しては根掘り葉掘り聞くしかなさそうだね。
This is very much like Marvel. This is very much like Marvel because, like, in Marvel, there's also this thing about, like, the Infinity Stones. Like, there were actually more than one set of Infinity Stones, but, like, later on they revealed that, like, the Infinity Stones only work in the universe that it was formed in. So, Earth 616 Infinity Stones will not work in, like, Earth 626, and like, so, like, maybe, like, they're following the same concept, and so, like, the Hasha powers of the main world will not work in, like, another bubble universe because they're not a Hasha of this world. But, you know, maybe they're still, because, like, innately they still have their cores, so they still can draw, like, some power, which is what we see in APHO. Wait, what if APHO is a bubble universe all along? Like, it's our, like, main characters, but in a bubble universe. Nobody ever questioned that. I don't know if I'd be mad if they revealed that. Yo! This opens up a whole new can of worms. Ah! Okay, anyway.
やっぱり納得できないの？あの件に対してそんなに違和感があるのかしら。
むしろどう思います？
結局のところ私は普通の人間でしかないもの。あんな状況なら絶望して当然でしょ。
I don't know what I feel as APHO is a bubble universe.
ましてや私にはそういう相手、もしくは信念がない、存在するだけで何も考えずに希望を持てる相手がね。あなたの存在に気づいてその絶望がすぐに消えた理由については、それがみんなが私の指揮を受け入れる根本的な理由でもあるの。彼らが必要としているのは絶望しないリーダーじゃない、絶望から立ち直れる組織者よ。
それを私に話して何の役に立つんです？まさか本当に私を彼女だと思ってるわけじゃないでしょうね。
あなたが彼女になる必要はないわ。私はただ自分とある不器用な男との違いを言ってみただけだから。
What?
それってケビンのことですか？
他に誰がいるの？
先に言っておきますけど、私たちに協力するということはつまりあのケビンに喧嘩を売るってことですからね。
そんなことどうでもいいって言ったら？
Whoa.
はい、
少なくとも私にとってはあなたたちが固有世界に戻れるように協力することも耐えられる状況の一つだから。言い換えればケビンなら気にしないはずよ。
その点に関しては本当に自信過剰なんですね。
ありがとう。
外に出たらケビンをボコボコにしますから。
いいわね。あなたに倒されるなんてケビンにとってはいい経験になるかもしれないわ。
Why does that sound kind of sus?
あなたね。まあいいでしょう。もうすぐ死ぬ人間を相手に本気になるなんて、むしろこっちがバカみたいですから。まったく嫌な人ですね。
口を挟む隙間が全くないな。けどもうすぐ死ぬってどういう意味だろう。まさかメイ博士は。
どう？考えはまとまった？もう一度計画をまとめてもらえるかしら。私たちの知ってる情報はどうしても雑然としてるから。分かったわ。計画の中心となる方針はとても簡単よ。その後何があったとしても、あなたたちの最優先事項は固有世界に戻ること。そして私はこの世界の泡を存続させる方法を見つけるの。それを前提とすると、合理的な解決方法は一つだけ。
Good evening, Wiesel.
この世界の泡をもう一度虚数の末梢に接続し、ここの放映を本物の世界にすればいい。
かつてデュランダルがしたようにってことかな。
So what, they're gonna need the power of the Holy Blade?
それは不可能ではないけど、少し難しいってあなたたちも知ってるよね。もちろん私もあなたたちと出会うまで肝心な起動条件を満たせずにいた。私の疑問はそこにあるの、メイ博士。協力しようと言い出したのはあなただったけど、その計画を聞いて思ったのよ。私たちってあなたにとってそんなに必要なの？偶然にしては出来すぎた展開で思わず疑ってしまうわ。その意見は一理あるわね。この世界の泡を道具にしてもいいと応じたけど、さすがにあなたたちが来ることは予測できなかったわ。だから証明は難しいけど、確かにこれは嬉しい誤算よ。空の律者、それから四季の律者。あなたたちの力は私にとって実用的な役割を持っているから。
え？
Also, if I'm getting this right, they've been frozen for 50,000 years without the ability to move, because as part of Project Stigma, the plan was to freeze this bubble universe to use it during Project Stigma. That's crazy.
私たちが有する条件を確認するために勝手にいろいろ演繹したの。どうか悪く思わないで。私が前に話してた固有世界と連絡を取るとある方法も実はそうなの。腹を割って話すと、この世界の泡は終焉の律者が本物の世界から剥がした存在。私たちの頭上にあるあの地球もおそらく領域外の飾りね。
終焉の律者。
実は直接会うこともできるのよ。もちろん残骸でしかないけど。
Wait, that huge thing is its remains, right?
No.
The Earth is a PNG background. Oh no!
落ち着いて、百聞は一見にし
The
かず。
sky is fake!
終焉の律者のことは後で実際に目にした時にまた話しましょう。とにかく終焉の律者はこういう世界を滅ぼした瞬間に私たちを作ったの。それを予見したあのメイ博士はそのまま成婚計画に適した目標を探させた。
Oh yeah, Kiana's birthday. I'm playing this on Kiana's birthday, yo. There's your friend. Huh?
とにかく終焉の律者は固有世界を滅ぼした瞬間に私たちを作ったの。それを予見したあのメイ博士はそのまま成婚計画に適した目標を探させた。
Wait, I need to hear that again.
とにかく終焉の律者は固有世界を滅ぼした瞬間に私たちを作ったの。それを予見したあのメイ博士はそのまま成婚計画に適した目標を探させた。
Okay, I don't know why I kept missing it. She just said exactly what the sub's saying.
それって ブローニャたちの世界のメイ博士があなたを見つけたということですか？
それは違うわ、ブローニャ。成婚計画がこの世界の泡を見つけた時にはもうあのメイ博士はこういう世界で亡くなってたから。ただ私は彼女の残影として大半の思想を受け継いでた。だからこそすでに亡くなった彼女と素早く合意することができたの。
What?
もっと分かりやすい言い方に変えましょう。当時この消失する寸前の世界の泡で私たちは道具を物色する成婚計画の信号を捕捉したの。
Is she saying that like if like the main universe person dies, like their memories can flow in the sea of quanta? What? Okay.
簡単な話し合いの後、私たちはその信号に向かって領域を自ら解放し、この世界の泡が最も穏当な形で成婚計画に保存されるようにした。つまりこういう世界のケビンや他の人たちはこの世界の泡は道具に適しているという結果を得ただけで、私本人と交流をしたわけじゃないの。それだとむしろ外部の世界とのつながりを持っていないと強調しているように聞こえるわ。
Himeko may return if that's what she says. That's actually true. I know like it sounds like, oh, Himecopium, but that's actually true. If Project Stigma can find a bubble universe that has Himeko, but the problem would be to bring that bubble universe Himeko back into the real world. That might be an issue though. Like, because like Dr. Mei is saying that she wants to stabilize this bubble universe so they have a chance to live, but she's not necessarily going to be like leaving this bubble universe.
でも好奇心旺盛なあなたたちだもの。こうしてはっきりさせた方が私の計画をより信頼できるようになるでしょ。とにかく私は成婚計画に対する知識を利用し、この世界の泡を道具にさせることで私たち自身が存続する可能性を手に入れた。
Oh, this is crazy.
その後残った思考能力で長い間さまざまな状況を演繹したけれど、あなたたちの律者の力を借りることでこちら側の資源消耗を最適化できたの。
Wow. Okay, I like this. I like the direction they're taking the writing in. This is like fresh enough, yet still like within the realm of like, yes, it's doable. This is good. This is really great.
あちらの景色を目にすれば私の言いたいことも理解できるはずよ。
あなたの役に立てるのは空の律者と四季の律者です。それはつまりブローニャとメイ姉さんは参加しなくても大丈夫ということでしょうか？
一時的なものだけど確かにそうなるわね。
じゃあ少し離れてもいいですか？先ほどメイ姉さんと会った時にブローニャと二人で大事な話をしたいと言われましたので。
私が？あ、ええ、そうなの。
Good job playing along, Mei.
偏りを避けるための言い訳。そうよね。キアナちゃん、私たちの出番はしばらくないみたいだからちょっとした用事を済ませてくるわね。あ、ええ、そうなの。あ、ええ、そうなの。
Oh my god. Nice assist.
安心して、用事が終わったらすぐにみんなと合流するから。
用事？いつからそんな。
What about Kiana?
あのことだよね。わかったよ。終わったら早く合流してよね。
Very natural indeed. Not sus at all.
あ、ええ。
That's a nice touch though. I enjoy those moments. Okay. So here's another thing that I thought of, right? So, according to like partly science, but also like theoretical science, right? Theoretical physics, I think. A bubble universe, or you know, as explained in like the MCU, like another timeline happens when you make like a major change in the real world. So like another timeline splits out, right? And then the fact that like the other timeline is allowed to travel to this timeline, it's really weird because it's like any changes to the real world, if it's not like the course that it's supposed to take, will result in a bubble universe, which will show like the endless amount of possibilities outside of what is supposed to happen. Yeah, and so like Otto looked for a universe, and then I think he linked it to the tree, and then he saved Cullen, so Cullen can continue. But my thoughts are just like, but what happens like when a bubble universe being comes over, helps you out in the main universe, and then that bubble universe disappears along with that, and that being like goes back and disappears along with that bubble universe because it was never attached to the tree, so like it couldn't sustain, and then it's disappeared. But that kind of like is so confusing because like that being now never existed, but played a fundamental role in like how your current timeline is supposed to play. And then we have Secret War. That is very true. I am looking forward to Secret Wars, by the way. I'm looking forward to Quantum Mania and Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. But that's beyond Honkai. Type disadvantage.
ここでは世界自体が随時消えること以外に崩壊の脅威とも向き合わなければならないの。メインではないけれど一つの挑戦ではあるわね。
Wow, the difference between Yahasha, someone who's like still actively using Yahasha powers, and someone who has most of it sealed.
この辺に来るとはっきり見えるわね。これが終焉の律者よ。
Ooh. Also, did they explain like why she has such a huge body? Don't Hashas have to like? Oh, I guess like with the exception of Alicia, right? So Hashas don't have to find a host. Wait, I thought Mei was paralyzed. That is also true. Maybe she could like use her consciousness to control a computer to like open the world up. Anyway.
へえ、確かにすごいですね。
ただここは世界の泡だからこの残骸に本物の終焉の力はない。とはいえ。
Wait, what? Also, look at that name tag. You can actually see like Mei's face on it. That's insane. The amount of detail.
もし固有世界の終焉の律者が再び活動し始めたら残骸もそれから力を得るかもしれないわね。
What?
じゃあもし成婚計画が成就したら？
あら、知らないの？成婚計画自体終焉の力が必要なの。でなければ人類はどうやって惑星を再構築できるような力を手に入れるの？
それは
とにかくあらゆる力と協力しなければこの世界の泡は消えていくだけよ。
Huh.
別にそのために嘆く必要はないわ。自分で運命を決められないことこそが漁師の海での常識。幻影の逃げられない運命だから。
I get it now, chat. I get it now. I see it clearly. The Hasha of Finality is Dawe. How can humans possess the ability to reconstruct an entire planet? He's using his powers of finality to create Genshin Impact, using it to create Honkai Star, using it to create CCC. That's it, that's how it is. Since when was Mei a doctor? Since 50,000 years ago. Always has been.
さて、ネガティブな話はやめましょう。これからポジティブなことをするんだもの。
Okay, alright. Interesting. The fact that like the main universe affects like the other universes is kind of crazy. Uh-oh. 50,000 years of standing in place does that to you. Also, why is her face like kind of weird? Like the shadow is like not hitting properly or something.
着いたわ。
ちょっと少し歩いただけでしょ。
もうすぐ死ぬ人間なんてそういうものなのよ。慣れてもらうしかない
Oh,
わね。
she's still sick.
そんなことより抜け毛が増えたことの方が気になるわ。
Wow.
さて、本題に戻りましょう。
Anhasha stronger than Archons? Technically, yes.
二人が私にとって
Although we
必
don't really
要
know.
不可欠な理由、その一部はここにある。
これは普通じゃない橋？
Wait, isn't this the bridge that Durandal is trying to reconstruct? Durandal, Seele, and Sushang? But we still haven't seen the full. I mean, like, get back to that one. We still haven't seen the full extent of like Archon powers. But like, technically, what the Hashers here have done are like way more powerful than like any Archon that we've seen.
厳密に言うと、世界の泡を虚数の抹消に再接続する。その計画にとって二人の存在は最初から必要ってわけじゃないの。最初の鍵は私の人工知能プロメテウス17号。今の私は計画の詳細を全部知ってるわけじゃないけど、彼女なら全ての実行方法を知ってる。
あなた、自分が何て言ったのか分かってます？
今の私は計画の詳細を全部知ってるわけじゃないけど、彼女なら全ての実行方法を知ってる。この世界の泡が完全停止する前に、私はあらゆる計画関連の知識を彼女の記憶体に保存しておいたの。ずっと続けてた癖みたいなものかしら。私がアイデアを出し、彼女が手配する。私たちはそうやって作業効率を上げてきたの。
でもそれだけなら。
今からその説明をしようと思ってたのよ。実際に近づくと少し危険かもしれないから。
Bending down, Dr. Mei picked up a pebble, adjusted her position, and threw it at the broken bridge. Even the gravitational and oxygen modifications by the moths in this area that allowed normal people like Dr. Mei to walk freely. Even with, I think? Anyway, her strength still failed her, and the pebble landed barely halfway to the destination.
ごめんなさい。あまり得意じゃないの。
Throwing pebbles?
私に任せて。
Mm-hmm. And thus, Dr. May's intention became obvious. This time, the pebble was thrown to the middle part of the bridge and vanished into thin air. It didn't fall, instead it was just gone.
不思議でしょ。世界の泡と固有世界の間が浸潤してるから、あそこの空間自体が存在しなくなっているの。肉眼で橋の向こう側のエリアを確認できるけど、あそこは事実上はもう一つの世界よ。
Whoa! Okay, so that means Durandal, Sushang, and Seele were not in this bubble universe. They're actually in the real world. And so, like, if we can reestablish this bridge, that might mean that this bubble universe gets connected to the imaginary tree. But what mainly it means is that the whole party can reunite.
そして残念ながら、プロメテウスは今、あちら側に閉じ込められてる。
Oh, so that's Prometheus of this bubble universe? What? Wait, no way. Wait, what? But,
つまり、あんたが本当に必要としてるのは空の律者の力なんだね。
So there's two Prometheuses in the real world right now? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense, but also kind of?
でも、今の状況を考えれば、その力を十分に活用するためには、シキちゃんのサポートも必要よ。
ああ、なるほど。
Kiana looked to the hatch of Sentience with expectant eyes.
じっと見つめて、何？
心配する必要はないわ。影として、私はもともと成婚計画の一部始終を覚えているから。
Wow.
こういう世界の執行者が明らかになった今、彼が選びそうな行動プランを推測するのもさほど難しくないわ。それに彼は一番無理をするあのケビンだもの。
Kiana couldn't help but feel sorry for Dr. Mei, but she always knew she wasn't even qualified to empathize with either of the two.
じゃあ博士はヨルムンガンドが今までしてきたことも推測できるの？例えば地球の今の状況とかは？
それは難しいわね。こういう世界には世界の泡の視点からは知り得ない人やことがたくさんある。今のところ成婚計画はまだ可逆的なはずだとしか言えない。
Whoa!
けどあなたたちの封印のほころびは結構わかりやすいものなのよ。わざと残したように見えるくらい。
ほころび？
そうよ。律者はみんな同じように力が使えなくなってるけど、シキちゃんは比較的多くの力を持ってる。その多さがあなたたちを私のところに来させたの。
Daughter is using the phone at night. Oh no, just gotta share this. I have a 4-year-old daughter. Her name is Sushang. What? I planned to name her Susan, but it was already a well-used name. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, congratulations. I mean, 4 years late on congratulating, but still, that's insane. What are the odds? What are the chances that your surname, your last name is Lee? Lee Sushang. Okay, anyway.
だからその一部をもとに推測す
See
れ
you
ば
then.
一つの可能性を教えられるわ。精神の枷よ。
Spiritual restraint.
それって私たち
Thanks
の
for
力
sharing.
は精神的な面で封印されてるってこと？
Psychologically.
はい。
Hi?
意識の律者の精神面を封印する？冗談じゃない。信じられません。だってありえないでしょ？
確かに不可能なように見えるけど、別に前例がないわけじゃないのよ。例えばスーがもう一人の式の律者にしたことと比べて、ケビンの手段はあなたの力を殺したわけじゃない。彼があなたに狙いを定めた場合、
I mean, maybe he can't yet. How about that? Maybe he can't control the Hasha powers totally.
他人に暗示をかけるどころか自由に行動することすら難しいと思うわよ。
Okay, but she thinks he can.
そ
Okay.
れで現状はそんなに悪くないって伝えようとしてます？
スーやアポニアがここにいるなら、私たちの難題は解決できるでしょうね。でも精神感じ方の戦士がいない今。
Purposefully or not, she threw another glance at the Hashas.
ああ、難しいわね。一体どこに行けば都政の羽が見つかるのかしら。
The reverse psychology trick was just too obvious.
わかりやすすぎない？彼女でもさすがに。
On this thought, she felt briefly relieved. However, the next instant,
嘘。
she's gonna fall for it. The mind space she once set foot in unfolded again. Without any sign, Kiana could still smell anger in the air.
待って、式の律者。メイ博士の話はまだ終わってないかもしれないよ。ほら。
うるさい。カセだって言うなら今から打破してみせる。
Norse! I mean, she is a child, so like, that would probably definitely work,
そ
right?
の打破って一体どういう
Oh, we're back here. Ooh, ooh. Wait, I'm out of her range? Haha! Ouch. Wait, are we supposed to be able to beat her or no? Oh, I feel like we are though. Head to head! Ah! Ah! Oh, 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 oh. Ah, going insane! If I need HP for like the second form being more powerful, I'm dead. Okay, wait. Ouch.
変化はないなら続けて。
Undoubtedly, the mental trick that wouldn't work on anyone else worked on her like magic. It wouldn't be a surprise to see Miss Kasha do anything. That said, she knew exactly what Dr. Mei was up to, just like Kiana. She was just taking the chance to let out steam.
でも彼女がここまで本気になるなんて。
Kiana examined her own status. This sudden and pointless battle took a toll on both sides mentally. However, the examination revealed something
待
unusual.
ってまさかしきちゃんもう一撃ちょうだい。もっと力を込めて。
Wow. Okay. Kiana's into that, huh?
はあなた変態なの？
The-
決戦の時は来た。
So they're like getting battered
精神が弱くなる
mentally.
とこの枷も。メイ博士はわざとそう言ったのかな。
Oh, so Mei angered
何して
her.
るの？
Ouch, ouch.
私の番。キアナのターン。 キアナのターン。
Ah!
私の番。
Oh, can we beat her? Can we beat her? Woo! Whee! Okay, second form was way easier than first. I think it's intentional, but still.
認めるよ。今はあんたの方がずっと強い。私の負けだよ。ここ
Hmm.
から出よう。まだ大事な用事が残ってるから。
分かったならそれでいい。待って今が大事な用事でしょ。誰があなたと勝負すると言った？まあもしあの牧年人と一緒にかかってきたってボコボコにしてあげるけど。分かった。そこから動かないで。その枷を解くことができるかちゃんと試すから。
多分その必要はないと思うよ。
Already broken.
まずはここから出よう。さっきのメイ博士の態度は適当すぎるって思ってたけど、彼女の本当の意図は私たちが考えてたものと違うみたい。
ちょっと出ると言ったら出してもらえるとでも思ってる？私の立場はどうでもいいの？
うんうん。私自力でここから出られるみたいだよ。
は？
Nice.
何を？
Okay. So that worked. The illusion space that devoured the two scattered. Kiana wore a smug face, while the Hasha Sentience looked like she just ate something foul. Oh. Oh, she's gonna rebuild the bridge. Oh, she can see the bridge? Eh.
メイ博士、もうここから離れたの？
Whoa, what did I hit? Oh.
彼女のことはいいでしょう。ちゃんと説明して。今のどういう意味？
簡単だよ。メイ博士は負けず嫌いなあんたを刺激したかったわけじゃない。私の枷を解いてもらおうとしたんだ。彼女の目的はあんたが私をボコボコにする。それだけだよ。
Okay.
あなた頭がおかしいんじゃん。いや違う。二人とも頭がおかしいとしか考えられない。
Oh, I think I got the Kozai one.
私もまだ信じられないけど、ここは事実で説明してあげる。
I'm moving around as if she's faking the illness, right?
理
Oh,
屈はよくわからない。 でも神なるもの、変化の極みなり。
Yo. You know, I wish we like, okay, like Hasha Pro Max battlesuits aside, I wish we'd had like a version of Kiana that fights with like these like the powers that like the Taishan powers that like Fuha taught her, like sort of like a Taishan spin, like a Taishan-ish like Kiana battlesuit. I've been blessed by the Yatta goddess yet again.
やったって本当にどういうこと？やったやったやった
My new ringtone.
やった
She said the thing. She did.
元凶で戦ってた時、私の精神があんたに削られたことによって律者の力の枷も弱くなったんだ。それに理由はわからないけど、大挙剣気自身の力もあまり枷の影響を受けてはいなかったし。
Oh, because it's not exactly Hasha powers.
だからあの時あんたにもう一撃ちょうだいって言ったんだよ。そう、剣気を使って枷を回避するコツを見つけるためにね。
そんなに簡単ならとっくにやってあげてるし、あなたが手を煩わさなくてもよかったんじゃない？
それはうまく説明できないや。
Egypt Taishan is all about feng shui.
私にとって偶然できたみたいな感じだから。でも確かにあんたのおかげだよ、シキちゃん。精神空間で
She's
他
also
人を弱
saying
くする能力は
she also
あんたし
also
か持っ
calls
て
her
ないから
Chan.
ね。
だからそんな風に呼ばないでって言ってるの。どちらが年上かもわからないし。
I mean,
おかしいでしょ？
she finally has like some sort of a proper name, huh? She had to grumble about something to feel better.
たまたま運に恵まれただけだよ。あなたをボコボコにするのが私の唯一の目的だったんだから。
はいはい。まぐれかどうかはおそらくメイ博士だけが知ってると思うよ。今はメイ先輩たちと合流しよう。多分博士もそこにいると思う。
Alright, nice. Fix the broken bridge. Wow. Dr. Mei! Playable Dr. Mei would be nice. With the void key. Standing at a vantage point, Mei glanced over the view that never changed. Curiously, despite her poor health, this leader felt omnipresent in a natural way. She seemed so weak that even a breeze could knock her down, but it would also feel perfectly natural to see her standing in the freezing Arctic with only a thin layer on. Thin layer indeed.
どうやらおめでとうと言った方がいいみたい。
Looks like congratulations are in
仲間
order.
と合流しに行くのね。
Without a word, the irritable Hasha lady rushed forward, reaching out her hands for Mei's
ちょっ
collar.
と一体どういうこと？最初からこうなるって分かってたんですか？
なんて言えばいいのかしら。やってみてもいいんじゃないという気持ちだったのよ。精神面のコントロールに関する造形はそんなに深くないの。戒律を研究した経験があるだけだから。
Whoa.
でもあなたたちにある信用に関しては講義的に言えば私の発明だった。
悪いけど今は大挙剣気という名前です。
Oh no. Oh my god.
名前は重要じゃないわ。あなたたちの剣気は戒律と同じソースを持ってる。結局のところ一種の精神の枷よ。メカニズム的にもう一つの精神の枷を解除することはできないけれど、互いに牽制するくらいなら余裕でしょうね。もちろんわざと刺激するような言葉を選んだのは 一種の実験よ。最初が肝心ならいっそのこと戦闘中に精神を枷とともに消耗させればいい。
It didn't copyright Sora. I mean, it's in the previous era copyright. Can't bring over.
体力面では少しデメリットがあるとはいえ、今見ると誰もが喜ぶ大当たりだった。そうよね。
じゃあどうして？
No sooner did her pride stop her from saying more than she parted her lips.
どうして同じ方法で自身の制限を解除できなかったのか、そう聞きたいのよね。キアナが手加減したという可能性があるかもしれないわね。
はい？
冗談よ。証拠が十分じゃないもの。ただ予想だけならできるわ。おそらく律者コアがあなたの手元にないからかもしれないわね。
でも博士はどうして直接教えてくれなかったの？無駄に怒ることになるから式の律者がかわいそうだよ。
ちょっと何を言ってるの？別にかわいそうとかじゃないし。
Oh, she switched to
わ
calling
けが
her
わからない。
Yasha Sentience again.
もしかしたら自分のメンツの問題かもしれないわよ。いい結果が得られなくても責任を追及されることはない。そうでしょ？さて、冗談はここまでにしましょう。これから仲間たちと合流するのよね。でも今この先にある道に入ろうとするのはいささか気が早いわね。なぜなら誰かが私たちに隠れて特殊な方法で会話をしてるからよ。
A moment
手
ago.
分けして行動するための言い訳だと思ってたけど、まさか本当に話があるとはね。じゃあ律者の力を使えない今でも30万人の声が聞こえたりするの？
いえ、ですがコアが反応しなくなってから彼らを感知する力はより鮮明になっていました。そしてその過程の中で伝承というものは消失を通して存在を証明するものだとブローニャはようやく理解しました。
This I don't
確か
understand.
に彼らの声は消えましたが、その意志はより明確なものになりました。何かを決めるとき、その考えは自分のものなのか、それとも彼らのものなのか。
Whoa, that's insane. Oh, now I feel like this line pretty much like so instead of like hearing what they want, she kind of just feels it. So like when she's making a decision, she doesn't even know if like it's their decision or hers. That's crazy.
時々ブローニャ自身にもよくわからなくなります。今日式の律者に無意識のうちに考えを誘導された時みたいに。
でもこの話だけなら別に式の律者がいた時でも話せると思うけど。
確かに何と言えばいいのでしょう。この場合ブローニャやメイ姉さんというよりまず2人の伝承者だと思います。
What? Though not without detours, two eras had bestowed one of their greatest legacies upon the two girls.
確かに厳密に言えばまだみんなに英傑と古の楽園の話をしたことはないけれど、やっぱりブローニャちゃんはブローニャちゃんなのよね。
キアナもバカじゃありませんよ。ただ彼女はきっと慌てて自分の話を語ることなんてしたくないのでしょう。二人ともそういう人ですから。
それでブローニャちゃんにとって。
確かにヨルムンガンド側にいたメイ姉さんの経験はよく知りません。リタが入手した情報を加えたとしても同じように得ることはないでしょう。ですがブローニャたちに共通事項があるせいでしょうか。再会してからなんとなく感じたんです。
Bronya paused for 2 seconds. She was trying to articulate her opinion properly, but in the end, she decided to be frank.
何らかの伝承を手にしたことによってメイ姉さんは以前と違って他人の犠牲を理解できるようになったみたいです。
以前と違って理解できるなんてね。ブローニャちゃん、私その件に対して 私はブローニャちゃんが私を信じてるようには自分を信じてないの。でも彼らから英傑たちからあることを学んだわ。変えられない時が来るまで自分がどういう人間なのかはわからないものだって。ところで今のブローニャちゃんの口ぶりだと過去に対する非難が含まれていないように感じるんだけど。
もちろんです。千葉学園の廃墟にいた時もメイ姉さんは何一つ間違ったことをしていません。それに伝承というのはとても複雑なものだとブローニャは知っていますから。メイ姉さんもブローニャもキアナもリタもデュランダルさんも、そして委員長や学園長も実際は違う道を歩いて同じ場所に帰っただけですから。例えば犠牲に対してメイ姉さんとキアナはそれぞれ真逆の道を選びました。ですがその2つの道が真逆だったからこそ。
This is harder to understand than the bubble universe stuff. I feel like I get some of it, but I don't really get most of it. Like, this is so weird.
メイ姉さんとキアナのように真逆な2人は本当の意味で心を通わせ互いのことを理解できたのだと思います。
ブローニャちゃん、
メイ姉さんだって気づいているでしょう。この半年間でキアナはまた成長しました。友人として2人の意志が再び肩を並べるようになったことをブローニャは心から嬉しく思います。ブローニャから見て今のメイ姉さんとキアナは本当の意味で仲直りできるまであと一歩というところだと思いますが。
なるほど。確かにこれは他人に聞かせたくない話題ね。ありがとうブローニャちゃん。
So that was all she was trying to say, that like you guys should make up.
どういたしまして。でもそれなら
Bronya suddenly summoned Project Bunny and assumed a fighting stance.
メイ姉さん、同じように成長したと自負しているブローニャと少し手合わせしてみませんか。
いいわね。けど手加減なんてしないわよ。
Whoa, that's her oldest phrase. I thought we get to fight, but okay. Who's winning?
メイ先輩、ブローニャ、2人とも一体何をしてたの？
Ooh, the moth logo. Yo. I don't know, I like the moths a lot.
なんでもないわ。少しおしゃべりしただけ。そうよね、ブローニャちゃん。
はい、嬉しくなったのでついメイ姉様と手合わせしてしまいました。
Uh-huh. Sure. Okay. Not screenshot. Alright, let's
キア
move.
ナの方はどうでしたか？
メイ博士のアドバイスは確かに効果があったよ。今は空の律者の力を一部使えるようになってる。
Okay, I know we talked about like open world, but these are the parts where like I kind of do appreciate the open world, where they can like animate the, instead of like having like two 3D models just like standing there and talking, even though they're like really well animated and they have a lot of like expressions, but these like actual like 3D like camera angles and stuff is really cool.
先に言っておくけど、私のサポートのおかげだよ。
四季の律者がサポートしてくれたおかげで向こうの世界へとつながっている通路を修復できたんだ。
Oh my god. This I like.
なんだか物足りない。こう話すべきだよ。偉大なる四季の律者様がサポートしてくれたおかげ。
Oh no, Bronya.
わかったわ。それ以上言わなくても大丈夫よ。状況はもう把握したから。じゃあ もう出発してもいいのよね。
Sentience is really like the light of the party. Like the what does he call it? Yeah.
二人がおしゃべりしてた時にメイ博士がプロメテウスに合流のメッセージを送ってたから。でも向こうのエリアは想像よりもずっと広いから手分けして探した方が効率的だと思うんだ。4人。
ちょっとそんな些細なことに私も入れないで。
She really is.
じゃあ私たちの思考をつないでもらってもいい？一応未知のエリアだし、それにあんたにしかできないことだから。
Every time she wants something done, she's gonna have to use that line and be like, "Oh, you're the great sentience. Like only you can do this. You're so good. You're so great."
私をこき使うつもり？通信機器を使えばいいでしょ。
でもここは月だよ。
月にいたって力の安売りはしない
Oh
よ。
no.
もう大丈夫よキアナちゃん。3人でも十分だと思うわ。善は急げ。すぐに出発しましょう。
That was a funny. That was a nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, no, no. Alright, move, move, move. Wait, so they make us just like run? I think Mei runs faster. I think. Aww. And fight. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of unsettling. Ooh. The Hasha of Finality's body. Does it look like anyone we know?
よし、ここからは手分けして行動しよう。
ええ、気をつけていきましょう。
もちろんです。
Tsundere indeed. Okay. Hiya. Oh.
おかしい。これは人が作った兵器のはず。差別に他人の接近を阻止してるのかな。
The original statue design looks like Hasha of the End in GZ. Really? But that kind of looked like Kiana. This one doesn't really? Maybe a little bit, but... Huh. I guess it's supposed to be. Good job on like breaking up the booba part. Imagine like giant booba. I mean, some people don't have to imagine, but still. Anyway. Oh, they give us a view of it. So unsettling. What? What's happening? Wait, my HP is draining. Wow. Oh. No.
厄介なことになりました。
Wait, is this Prometheus?
これらの工業製品
Oh,
は
it is.
あなたたちの接近を阻止することを唯一の目的としていましたが、それはむしろあなた自身を守るためでした。ここの抑制装置が設置されてから人為的にオフするのはこれが初めてです。見知らぬ律者、起源の後継者。あなたは将来重大な事故の責任を取ることになるかもしれません。
Successor of Origin? Wait a minute, what? Yo, Prometheus! If not a playable character, at least like a costume. I take that.
彼女の体 ロメテウス。
Ooh.
17号という呼び方の方がより正確です。
Okay, number 17.
ここから離れてください。抑制装置を再起動します。ただの残骸でも、私のような幻影になったとしても、それからにじみ出る崩壊エネルギーは決して無視できません。
あなた、それ以上危険な真似をするつもりなら、先にその腕を失うことになるわよ。
Ooh. Yo. Mei looks a little bit compressed, but still. Whoa. Come to save the day. Don't touch my girl. I mean, even if she cut off those arms, she could probably just build a new one, but still. It's the thought that counts.
メイ先輩？
何と言えばいいのでしょう。結局、式の律者はブローニャたちの思考をつないでくれました。キアナが気づいていないだけです。
ね。
そうだったんだ。でも彼女は私に危害を加えようとしてないよ。それに彼女こそが私たちの探してる人だから。
Hearing the words person, Prometheus tilted her head, indicating her perplexion. Interesting.
かなり理解しやすい理屈だと思いますが、一応お伝えしておきます。腕を変えることくらい簡単です。
Exactly!
しかし、私がすぐに抑制装置を起動した場合、メイ博士のスケジュールに3回分の葬式が増えることになるかもしれません。
Whoa! That like just immediate like you guys would be dead.
待って、私たちはそのメイ博士の依頼でここに来たんだよ。
はい、メッセージは受け取っています。ですが、衝突が発生しうる場面ですから、生死を決められるように優勢を確保しなければなりません。少なくとも共倒れを可能にしなければ。
Whoa! I like her already.
あなた、
ですが、私は悪魔ではありません。状況は明らかになっています。このまま私と対峙するか、それとも場所を変えて友好的な話し合いをしますか。
But like this version of Prometheus would not be the will of the Honkai, right?
なるほ
Conclusion was
ど。
obvious.
メイ博士はすでにあなたたちに彼女の考えを説明してたのですね。つまり、いわゆる世界の泡を虚数の抹消に再接続することについて聞きたいと。
うん、メイ博士はできるはずだって確信してた。でも具体的な技術の詳細は把握してないんだって。
ほとんどの知識は私が記録しているからですか。
そうだよ。
はあ、また似たような言い訳ですか。
言い訳？
彼女は時間をかけて説明したくないことがあると似たような言い訳をして私の方に押し付けるんです。
Oh no, she knows everything.
数えてみましたが、これで4021回目です。
Holy crap.
つまり結論を言えば、そういった協力関係は本当に存在しているんですね。
Bronya and Bronya. Damn.
皆さんの気持ちを考慮せず答えるなら、はい。本題に戻りましょう。簡単に言うと、そうですね。こういう風に説明しましょう。私たちは漁師の海の開拓を行った時に、想定外の何かを見つけました。それと虚数空間の間にある潜在的なつながりによって、繰り込みが可能になります。
Whoa.
何かって？
巨樹の残骸の一種です。巨樹の残骸のことはわかりますか？
巨樹の残骸、ニヒリズムとかのことかしら。以前倒したことがある敵なんだけど。
Nice.
いいですね。
She just had to say that.
神
I've
秘主義
defeated
と
it.
ニヒリズム
I'm
は
strong.
似たようなものですが、
Nah, I'm just
少し
kidding.
強いですから。実存主義と比べれば簡単に倒せます。それは哲学の話ではなく、巨樹の残骸、ニヒリズムのような名前の話ですか？
Oh, so that's all the type of like. So we always fight nihilists, but there's like mysticism, and then there's one more, I guess. Oh no. Okay, right now it's just mysticism.
はい。あなたは私の表現をよく理解できてい
Oh,
ます。
that was the one that was fighting with Kevin, or like rather was getting destroyed by Kevin at the start of the chapter.
ですが、一つわからないことがあります。巨樹の残骸はどうして漁師の海に現れたん
Wait,
です
so
か？
Kevin is in the Sea of Quanta?
常識では考えられません。
There's B-ship and there's augment out.
その点に関しては、実は私もよくわかりません。
The mechanical girl blinked suspiciously. If she was a human, this would surely be a sign of lying.
なんといっても、それはもともと消える寸前の状態でしたから。
Whoa.
あの断橋みたいに？
はい。干渉しなければ、そういう運命になるでしょう。ですが、あなたがここに来た以上、成り行きに任せる必要はありません。
Wait, is that the plan? So Kevin sends them all to this bubble universe, and he's trying to kill that husk to sever the link, so they all just disappear here. As she spoke, her eyes swept over the three.
それを御する具体的なプランは、まだ演算中ですが。
御する？さすがに上に乗るっていう意味じゃないよね。
はあ、やはり説明が必要でしたか。面倒です。いえ、もっと簡単に説明します。
Okay.
巨樹の残骸は一種の死体ですが、末梢とは微弱なつながりを保っています。つまり、ハッキングが可能だということです。だから、それを壊すと同時に、そういうつながりをキープできれば、使い物になるという意味ですね。はい。この世界の泡の些細な大量なら、巨樹の残骸の帯域幅を使い、末梢に再接続することができ、同時にあなたたちも固有世界に戻れます。
What?
簡単そうに聞こえるね。つまり、その巨樹の残骸をボコボコにすればいいってことでしょ？
Always
し
simplifying
かし
things.
一連の作業自体は言うほど簡単ではありませんよね。当然です。今のあなたたちの力では、たとえ神秘主義を倒せたとしても、そういったつながりはコントロールできません。
やってみないとわからないんじゃない？
焦らないでください。十分に準備をすれば解決できない問題はありません。適度な悲観はむしろ一種の先見の明になる。
Moderate pessimism
これ
is
はメイ
foresight.
博士が
Okay.
私に入力した一つ目の常識で非常に有効です。その常識から考えれば、あなたたちがこれからすべきことは、私が指揮を取った方がより穏当だと思います。異議はありますか？
メイ先輩とブローニャはどう思う？
私たちは問題を解決するためにここにやってきた。それなら合意に従ってもいいんじゃないかしら。
よろしい。では、
But Bronya
空
didn't
の
even get
律
to
者
speak.
の力を持つ者、巨樹の残骸を復活させる方法を後ほどじっくり教えてあげましょう。
Whoa.
あの断橋を修復した時と同じように、それの完全な姿を私たちのいる空間に再現するのです。さらにもう一つ、繰り込みの技術を覚えて例のつながりを保存し、それを利用して目的を果たす必要があります。はあ、
どうかしたの？
こうして一気に話しても少しくどいですよね。
Nice.
さっさと行動してしまいましょう。
Yes, we need that.
大丈夫なの？
大丈夫です。
The mechanical girl suddenly pulled out 2 slips of paper and began putting down diagrams and numbers on them at a speed almost too fast for the
キア
human
ナは
eye.
中央のホールで待機、ついでに目標を把握すること。メイとブローニャは雑用係として必要なビーコンを確認してください。その後私はメイ博士を連れて合流します。何か問題があった場合、例の式の律者チャンネルを使ってください。メイ博士が私も追加してくれるはずですから。
Nice. I like that she talks faster.
以上です。解散。
彼女どうしちゃったんだろう？
以上です。
わかりません。
解散。
急に疲れたのかもしれませんね。
ロボットも疲れるのかしら。
重装ウサギは疲れます。ですが、今は彼女が残したメモを確認しましょう。ふむ。文字での説明は結構詳しいですね。
彼女は単に口頭での交流に飽きたんだろうね。テスラ博士にもそういう時期があったみたい。
テスラ博士もですか？そうですね。想像できます。
でもプロメテウスはもう勝手にどこか行ってしまったし、 ここで彼女の性格を分析しても意味はなさそうね。
そうだね。まずは彼女に言われた通りに動こう。他に選択肢もないしね。
ええ、キアナの言う通りです。
Alright! Wow, this has been a pretty long chapter. I mean, act. Not even like the whole chapter, like this act itself. Like, I feel like we're already like 2.5 hours in, maybe? Normally it's like, okay, maybe normally it's like 2 to 3 hours, I guess. Oh, up. I mean, not that way. Wait, this is where Kevin was fighting it. Oh, so we have to go to like that space and like pull it in.
あいつが例の巨樹の残骸みたいだね。
Although her discernment had improved much, she still failed to realize that what she had confirmed was strangely suspicious. And due to how cautious Prometheus was about work, she would have most likely let the truth, however insignificant it may be, behind it go. Fortunately, when trying to repair the bridge, she used her power well enough. Well enough to give certain patient observers a chance to transmit their voices along the fleeting connection and through the world's boundary to hear.
Kiana-san. Kiana-san.
Durandal! Durandal! Ah! My favorite character! Okay.
聞こえますか? Kiana-san.
Meanwhile...
どうやら彼女たちはあなたを見つけたようね。
Wait, we're still in Act 2, right?
17号、あなたがフォローする必要なんてないくらいに事態はスムーズに進んでるの？
そういうわけではありません。しかし総合的に見て一度ここに戻る必要がありました。知識で説明できないものが少しありましたので、人類のいわゆるむしゃくしゃした感情だとでも思っておいてください。
フォロー終焉装置の残骸に何か異常でもあったの？
外に浸透する崩壊エネルギーを抑制するための抑制装置は一時的にオフになっています。ですがその点に関して特に問題はありません。私が理解できないのは、博士、どうしてあの子たちを騙したんですか？
Oh no!
それが優しい嘘だというのはわかります。ですが、
Wait, which part is the lie?
博士が世界を裏切るために何も知らない彼女たちを利用するなんて、あまり誇らしいことではないと思います。
Wait, what? Oh, it's Act 3 already? Oh.
その非難は少し大げさじゃないかしら。
I don't think I'll have time to play.
あなたも知ってるでしょ。
Damn, no!
この世界の泡が起動してから破滅は逆らえないプロセスになってる。
Okay, I'll try to like remember all this, and then like when we start Act 3, I'll remember this.
裏切りというより順応と言った方がもっと正確
NJ
でしょ。
Sales? Sales.
分かっています。人はいずれ死にますから。ですが、メイ博士、40日後の消滅と恋に今日死を求めること
Oh,
は
she didn't tell them that she was gonna die.
やはり違うと思います。
This is still Act 2. After this scene is Act 3. Amid the barren lands, a man sat quietly. Wait, he's not like in the finality form. A man that would not be overlooked in any situation, or a savior. The power that could swipe away the world lay by his feet meekly. Yet without that power, should he be described as empty? Yeah, Kevin has lived for like 50,000 years. Without like any friends. Like any true friends. I mean, I feel like he almost even takes like Grey Serpent as his friend, right? Like when Grey Serpent greeted him, he was like, ah, yo, like the power that could swipe, ah, yes. After this scene is Act 3. Makes sense. That Durandal scene did seem kind of final. That's why I felt like, wait, are we done? Like, because like they cut it, and it's like, you know, it feels like that's like the cliffhanger, because like then people will be waiting for Act 3, unlike me who took so long to play it.
僕がここにいることを知っていたのか、フア。
Ah, I thought he'd be sitting on a plastic chair, but you know, a rock's fine.
スーが何気なく教えてくれました。あれは2000年以上前のことですが。
See, he calls her Hua, but her name is written as Fuhua, so, you know, call her whatever you want, right? He has no motivation to come. Oh my god, that is so true. He's like super motivated to like finish it, at the same time he's not, you know what I mean? He's like dead inside.
私たちがそれぞれ先行者として使命を果たしていた頃、あなたはある会議を欠席しました。スー曰く、毎年この日になると、あなたは他に大事な用事があっても、体に負担がかかっても、第二の神の鍵を使って一人でここに来る。
They had that much access to the moon already, so that's why they chose. Oh, okay. So that's why they chose it to be the place of like fighting the 13 Hyasha. It's like it was chosen by them. I thought it was like, because my thoughts were always like the Hyasha finality manifested and they like went to the moon to try to stop it, because like that's its vantage point to like attacking the world. But it kind of feels like they intentionally like lured it there. They just lost. I was expecting he is still stuck and sitting on a frozen throne. Guy.
そして終焉の律者の痕跡を眺め、一日を過ごすと。
これは約束だ。僕は守らなければならない。だが、
Man, I like his Japanese voice a lot.
君がここに来る必要はない。君も見たはずだ。成婚計画を遂行している間、ヨルムンガンドは君のために休憩場所を用意した。
確かにあれは現実よりも美しい大巨山でした。ですが、私が忍者としての生活を求めているわけではないことも、それは過去による習慣に過ぎません。それだけです。
とにかく、できる限り君と戦いたくない。
Uh-oh. But I will.
私があなたを止めると思っているんですか？そう。かつてスーがしたように。
His eyes breathing paused, but no other response ensued. Had they not fought together, he may think she was making a psychological move. But the two standing there were the last humans to have lived through two eras. They had the longest life and the oldest memory. Yeah, Sue doesn't count anymore, right? Man, there's like that sadness in that. Yet, except the vast barrenness, they managed to save nothing as he saw it.
フア、古の楽園はもう存在しない。
Oof.
どうやら私はかつての私たちにとって大事なものを忘れてしまっているようです。
As he shook his head lightly, as if uncertain of the words he was to say.
構わない。今の君にとって、それはもう重要なものではなくなった。
His tone remained the same, without a trace of emotion.
見るといい。この場所こそが宇宙で最もありふれた景色だ。
まるで墓のように何もない。そうですね。
He answered with
と
silence.
ころで、こう考えると少し薄情すぎる気がしますが、ですが、ケビン、あなたにとってこの世代の人々は、私たちと同じ種ではあっても、あなたの同類ではないのでしょう。
She thought of creatures that died out as time flowed on, such as a strange and precious fish. The world flourished, but there would never be another creature that could understand its language. The loneliness persisted like a glacier that would not melt for eternity.
いや、不破。彼らを同類として考えることはそう難しくはない。本当に難しいのは放っておくことだ。
That the translation here.
本当に難しいのは放っておくことだ。
Hoteoku is like to kind of like not care about them, to leave them to their own devices. It's not the same meaning though. To give them, like, saying like, oh, the hard part is giving them free reign is like I have to like rule over them. But like in Japanese, what he said is basically like, you know, to just like not be bothered by them. It's just like, oh, let them do what they want, you know? But not in the same meaning. It's kind of like, oh, I feel like that part got lost in translation. And I don't trust the English translation. Yeah, leave them be. There we go. Oh, thank you. My god, I couldn't find the words. But yeah, just leave them be. Like, saying like, oh, hardest part is giving him free reign is like, someone has to reign over them. Like, I have to be, like, some kind of, like, ruler or something, you know? Her partner in combat was, of course, right. Viewing everything as an object, like Mei doing her work, had little to do with the sense of belonging.
それは分かっています。だからこそ私はここに来たのです。
彼女たちのために。
いいえ、まずはあなたのためです。少なくとも私から見て、この瞬間、あなたには自分の言葉を理解できる同類が必要だと思ったのです。たとえ何も言わなくても、対立することになっても。
不破。
ええ。
それ以上は必要ない。
ケビン。まだあの時と同じように自分を憎んでいるのですか？
わからない。
Maybe 5,000 years was enough to have changed Hua. To have changed! They're missing a D. Anyway. But Kevin is still the same old Kevin. The last of his partners had finally been integrated into the new era. All that existed of that once glorious civilization was now an epigraph called Kevin. Kevin and Fuhua both looked up at the dark sky. The names that have now faded, even if she remembers, even if he forgets, there's no going back to it at all. Oh, there's no going back to it all. And all of it can never come back to them. Many years from now, when those girls have passed on, the songs I sung about them will remain. But you can take away all my songs, I only need a living girl to come toward me. A singer they once had known so far in the past and had so far in the past had perfectly captured how they felt now.
私を見ると個人を思い出してしまうのなら、あなたの最後の夢の話をしましょう。あなたは成し遂げました。終結を阻止した結果、もう一つの終結がやってきたとしても、少なくともあなたから見れば人類は崩壊に打ち勝ったと言えるでしょう。
いや、その件はまあいい。
Man of few words indeed. His sigh made her all the more surprised. It was as if, at that moment, he wasn't Kevin, but someone else. A friend and decent harmonica player.
ごめんなさい。こんな時なのに、あなたとの会話にもっとふさわしい人を選べたらよかったんですが。
君が悪いわけではない。だから、謝らなくてもいい。
It's also kind of scary to think like the fate of the world is so dependent on just one person's mental state. I'd like, wow.
じゃあ、今後はどうするつもりですか？
過去がそうであったなら、未来もそうなるだろう。
一人のヒーローとしてですか？
He fell silent, the sort of silence that could have lasted an eternity, where he's speaking to someone else. That part doesn't make sense, but the sort of silence that lasted, the silence that killed the previous era. But right now, she's the only one that can talk to him as his peer.
それは一度も実現しなかった呼び方だ。そして実現する可能性は今後もない。
ならば一人の罪人として。
Silence followed, but it wasn't hesitation, but more so
わかり
inevitability.
ました。だから今のあなたはこんなにも脆く寂しく、そして
Fuha took 2 steps forward, moving with a proud stance, lowered her head, and saw his expression for the first time.
ケビン、あなたは自分の骨をうずめる場所を探している。そうでしょ？
Okay, we're done with Act 3. Okay. I don't know how to proceed. I feel like I need to Alt F4 this, so it doesn't like push me forward into the story, I think. Whew! Alright, we're done with Act 2. That was a 3-hour long stream. That was cool. I do want to check my Abyss because at the start of it we played the Abyss because I forgot to do it. I just want to know if I retained. I didn't aim for like a top 100 score, although it could have been easy with my arsenal, but still. Yeah, that was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. I know like I don't play like story according to schedule. I like if I have like enough free time like in the next few days, like in the past few days, wow. I'll go back to the past and play it. I mean, in the next few days, I'll definitely try my best to like catch up to like chapter 33. I don't know like when chapter 33 will be coming out, if it comes out with the patch. But the next stream we'll be having might not be Act 3, would probably be iChan's Pools on Saturday, and we'll be joined by a Honkai streamer. So, yeah, someone who's new, I don't think has appeared on the channel before, so I'm interested to just have a chat while I throw away all my focus supply tickets and crystals to try and get iChan. But yeah, thank you guys for joining with this. Always grateful to have like people to just like play the story with me and like, you know, to like just like share in like, you know, this like Honkai. It's always great to just like have people to talk with, and it's nice to share those moments. I always enjoy like, I mean like I still go back to like chapter 28, and I feel like having to like talk separate, like from, you know, not being able to like physically meet and like having to talk through that Stigma space was so much more hard hitting than like the actual Kiana and Mei reunion. Like I like the Kiana and Mei reunion and like the trio reunion, but that was like there's that like longing, you know, and I feel like that was harder hitting for me. I don't know, but I did like this chapter a lot. It played to both like the emotional side and like the technical side of things, and it's so cool. Like there's so many aspects of this chapter, the writing and everything, the voice lines, everything was so good. So like that was very nice in and of itself. And yeah, thank you guys for sharing the experience. And so yeah, in like 3 days, I think we'll be doing the iChan polls, and anyone who's polling tomorrow, I wish you the best of luck. And then come over and check out, like, you know, we'll be having a cool conversation, plus like we'll be seeing how bad or good my luck is. Until then, guys, thank you for stopping by, as my Shisho is also saying. And yeah, I will see you guys in 3 days. Bye bye.